Oh, yeah! What? Oh! Right to your eardrums right away. That's the sound of the reality coming and knocking, brother! And about 1% of the time, sister! But mostly, brother! Get your seatbelt on, baby. It's a wild ride. Mr. Bones ain't stopping, you heard? Neither is Mr. Toes! Oh! Rev it up, baby, but not like that lady. You know what I'm saying? What? Big Yoke, back in business. YouTubelive.com. If you're revving that engine, smash the like button. Let's go. Oh! I just woke up in society. Woo! If you're living in a society right now, make some noise! Doesn't quite match what's on the screen, but fuck it, I'm gonna make it match, that's right! Woo! DJ Toby. There's one way to get some live energy on the screen. I guess gotta dip in to what I'm seeing right here, yes sirree. Be carefully placed, that's what I call resettlement, that's right. We're gonna resettle you here. We're gonna resettle you on this tab. Get you all across the map, alright? And I'm gonna resettle you right here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I wouldn't recommend it. I live there. It's not my favorite, folks. You would think it couldn't get any worse. Tim Walsh is going to prison for life. Oh my goodness, 500 consecutive life sentences. Let's go! After he gives me my reparations, of course. Alright. Let's go blesscenter.com real quick. That's right. I'm glad they're still wearing their masks. Very important. Hold up, just like a Honda vehicle, it's getting a quick stop for reasons, because I got some points to make, and I ain't talking about hollow ones. These are very solid. Shout out to Braden, shout out to King Frog, shout out to Cold Drink, shout out to Unlieb Sam, shout out to Hugo Webb, shout out to User, shout out to Several 77, shout out to Gosha, shout out to Shrexy Guy, shout out to Bubber Butter Buster, shout out to Just Why, shout out to Off Grid, shout out to GR Kazan, shout out to Raindrop, shout out to Lotto Fado. Did I hit Sour Scroat already? Well, you know Sour Scroat, that's the man who won Fish Tank Stream Stars right there, so I don't know if I already shouted him out, but just to make sure, shout out to Sour Scroat 97. What an achievement, and he's better than hundreds of other people. Shout out to the Star Lord 44. Shout out to No Name. Shout out to that man Duke Nasty. Shout out to that man Kenny. Shout out to that man Stan, Kurt Grimes, KQ, 4 Waffle. Okay, what else? All across the globe. Shout out to Slick on Top. Shout out to homeboy Farkle Stacksbaum, whose video I'm going to unscam today. Shout out to Sega's Best and R.I.P. Sega Goldbergstein. That was his name. He was the founder of Sega, died at 95 years old. Listen, you know what? I'm not going to hate on it. Really something that I enjoyed. His name is Sonic the Hedgehog. No relation. Shout out to Blue Green. Shout out to Kimosabi. Shout out to RS Nerd. Shout out to Michel Paget. And real people with French names too. All right, but I got to take one more, folks, because you already know. The one that shaped everything back in the day, really probably 20 years ago on 4chan.com was the first time I logged on to /B and I said, oh my god, I'm Inani Moose, and it was an epic win, and I was firing my laser, and they were playing this song. What's up, Beat Soup? Shout out to all the McDonald's employees. I got something for these McDonald's employees actually real quick. Hold on. Just trust the plan on this one. 1 second. In fact, you better know one Mr. Samuel Whitcomb Hyde, progenitor of the internet culture, used to have this as his username. And I'm sipping that fire too. I'm sipping that Italian too. Well, Spanish, but it's still European. It's football filled. We got a drink review coming up. This is the State of the Union I'm going to be doing when the time is right. After I steal the election, just like my hero Joe Brandon, the hologram taught me how to do. Let's go! And of course, I'll have a plaque of 2 Patriots, just like what I got on my old and very dirty stained shirt. But it's clean though, but it's still stained though. All right. Of course, how it actually was running in the 90s, of course, was that banging track from 4thchannel.com back in the day when I said, you know what, I'm leaving Newgrounds behind. I had my epic fight with Wade Fulp, Kayla K. Waffle, if you know, you know. But really, there's only one way I can run in the 90s, folks. I'm getting old. I don't run like I used to, but I got something here. I got something right here. See this? This is a garlic clove that was just hit with a hammer. So it's got some peel left in it. You know, I got a little appeal myself. Somebody showing up. Am I right, folks? You know what? Sometimes you get hammered, but you still got a little peel on you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get raw, like raw till 4. You dig what I'm saying? All right, I think we took off all the skin, just like a rabbi. Hold up. Real power up time, baby. You dig what I'm saying? But hold up, what else? Hold up, what else, though? Hold on. How am I supposed to wash that down? You know I got that fridge fresh. Sip. Ooh, crack it. Damn, I'm about to crack it just like... Well, all I know might be cracking is these people right here. Hopefully they ain't getting cracked. But these are just airport taxis driven by Somalian women. All right, you think to yourself, allies, of course. But as I mentioned before, they do drive sideways, upside down. They're looking like Gmod when you hit like 2 different points. It's supposed to be stuck over on this side of the wall, that side of the wall. The vehicles are going. That's how they're driving 170 miles an hour. At a perfect 45-degree angle, so you never can be too sure. Listen, really, when I've seen how they drive, maybe what they're doing in all these Islamic countries, it might not even be real terrorism. They might just drive that way, and they don't even know what else to do. Either way. All right. Enough talk. Back to it. If you're a real onk such as myself with a birthday starting before 2-0, smash that like button because we're running in the 90s until our organs explode. It might be tomorrow, but fuck the system, baby. We go hard all day regardless. Hold on, Renee, 1 second. Don't hit that gas quite yet. Shout out to Lax and Lux. Shout out to Perry's Phonographs and Records. Thomas Edison, honorable mention for making those phonographs. We got Gun Solo in the house. We got Nanya Bees in the house. We got Snod in the house. Brewski Plu in the house. All right, now for all intents and purposes, I can't legally say to hit that gas, but let's go, baby. Gas, gas, gas. I'm going to step on the gas tonight. Let's go. Big ups to Red Attack. Big ups to Dalet. Go! Awesome! What's up, Blue? That's right, welcome, you know what I'm saying? You were now tuned into the heterosexual jazzercise program. No Richard Simmons in here, folks. You could call me Richard McAfee. That was his name, right? Or anyways, because I'm going to be 70 years old with a lot of tattoos, jumping out of helicopters, and my death is mysterious. What was my feud with Wade Fulp? Well, really, to be truly honest, we'll kick this up for about one more song, so I can talk a little bit of that chat. But I will get into that at that time. We'll check out that scam video for Farkle Stacksbaum. We'll unscam it. Maybe a little game. Maybe, we do have the live protest. Oh, my goodness. Democracy's being saved, folks. Oh, I think, look at, man, hold on a second here. We have, oh, my Lord. I thought, isn't this Jerome Powellberg? Wasn't he just getting subpoenaed by Trump or something? But listen, this is, if Steve Carell from The Office and other such 40-year-old virgin, etc., if they pulled on his nose with the Large Hadron Collider, a black hole sucked his nose into it, this is what this human would look like. I use the term human sparingly here. But oh my goodness, I never seen a man right there. That shit's about a third of his entire skull in a nose as far as the size goes. But anyways, it lets me know that this protest is in safe hands. If anybody here needs a lawyer, I think they might have one real close by. Either way, grooving a little bit more though. Shout out to that man C Keels though too, by the way. Shout out to my brother from another known as Banter Man as well. Let's go. And shout out to that man J8. Big ups once to the Einstein Fog. Big ups Neptune the Frozen. Yo, that reminds me, actually, we got a brand new message on Twitter today from my close personal friend that I've been working with for 11 years, Jed Neptune. You know him, you love him. He said, quote, all fish tank fans should hang themselves. Whoa! Is this the new meta for 2026, folks? A real push and pull, a real give and take relationship with your fan base? Sound off in the comments below. Back to it. What's up, Middle Finger Man? Alright, technically this is a mega mix, and it looks like, well, that was the fourth of the mix, so. We could, you know, I ain't against keeping it ramped up and amped up, but we all are middle-aged and not, you know, in the most physically apt conditions, so very understandable to take just a moment here, turn on those good Asians, and just chill chat for a second here. a link to the Raw Till 4 instrumental. Well, how about this? I'm gonna upload it. There was one that, it was on some instrumental site was the thing. I'll even do a 72-hour temporary thing on it. This should make it easy to get. Yeah, there we go. 33 MB .wav file. It's looks like it's gonna take a little minute for it to upload here, but it should work out. But yeah, basically I ripped this. It was not super easy because you see the original Raw Until 4 instrumental. I think Joe Best did buy it. I think he really owns the rights to it. All right, what I'm about to drop right here, it's a .wav file in the chat for the highest quality Raw Till 4 instrumental that I happen to have. There's one more of the cooking videos we didn't have time for. Well, hey, you know what? I'll double check my list, but if it wasn't in the list, then I'll double check. I probably just didn't click on it. What's up, Mr. Jim Goodfellas? Good to see you. Josh, am I still trucking? Well, in life, yes. At the moment, I'm not utilizing that part of my my professional capabilities as far as employment is concerned. Oh shit, I just realized I'm on Top Chat. Wow, I haven't done that in forever. Oh my god. I'm sorry to use the Lord's name in vain. So I definitely miss some people's chats. Oh my lord, I can't even remember the last time I screwed that up. Sheesh. But so what I did when I first moved, I got locked into a position that was somewhat seasonal, not necessarily, but it was, you know, it was kind of a, it was mixed, but the summertime part of it was significantly better and a lot more enjoyable. So once I moved and did my thing, I stacked up some paper, and then last year, or well, I guess not anymore, 2024, after I'd moved, and I did that for some months, I decided I wanted to try full-time streaming again. I had some paper stacked. I said, well, let me check it out. Went on Rumble. It was cool, don't get me wrong, but it did just fall a little bit short. Yeah, it's a little bit of a niche site, so I ended up going back to work for a while after that. Then I was a professional gambler for several months, and well, now I recently have gone back to work again. But I tell you, absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's why I said, damn, I still, I miss going live, though. I miss grooving. I miss seeing what the world has going on. That's why I went back to zitter.com. Back, well, my YouTube got unbanned about 9 months ago now, 9.5 or 8.5 months ago. Things were going on, things were happening. I said, well, let me just see what it's all about. The bazillions I made, let's just say off camera when I was doing that and making money off it for several months, let's say I made enough. The government can figure out how much it was. Frank Lamb considered that it's all tips, and Trump said tips, I think the casinos were tipping me. Therefore, no taxes should be owed, but you know what? That's going to be something I'll have to figure out how I'm going to fight it in the next couple of months. It'll be fun. But also, furthermore, legally to some degree, I'm trying to see how how I can legally say that live stream donations are my presidential campaign donations. Yeah, I don't know how exactly that'll play out, but it is certainly my intent. But I'll check it out before the deadline in about 14 months, because if I need to really go out and find those normies and say, hey, it is what it is. I mean, at that point, I keep up on the TikTok trends. We were talking about this last stream. If I need to go out and do the proper Fortnite dance for all the Zoomers to, 5,000 Zoomers give me $1 a piece, I'm into the election. It's all right. But I am going to try and count live stream donations as campaign donations. I mean, just because I sing a little bit, dance a little bit, karaoke, rap a little bit or whatever, and all of a sudden it's not a day. I'm sure that Donald Trump, he was riding around in those limousines smoking weed with all his favorite black rappers. He keeps bailing them out of prison, pardoning all their life sentences over and over again. I'll figure it out, dude. But anyway, multiple reasons for me to, want to be continuing to be involved in the world, even if it's just from my gaming chamber here, so I can really know what's going on in the world and be educated. Excuse me, bud. Shout out to Easy Sleaze. I don't know if I know you, but I'll show you love all the same though. I'm one of them people. It's all love up front, but if all of a sudden you're crawling in my window with a loaded firearm and a shirt that says I'm coming to kill you, then we might have to reconsider. But shout out to Rena Platata, Sundance, Spice Bear, Bimbo, Alabama, Crashbird 254. Woo. When you say work, do you mean doing a podcast with Monkey? Nope, I'm also making money, with, employment style, normie style again. But who knows, if I figure out like a good streams, we've just kind of have just been chilling. But if something pops up, maybe another World of Warcraft session, 16 hours a day, live every single day. Maybe there's something to do there. Otherwise, I don't live much of an extravagant lifestyle, I can tell you. But I'm just out here living in the free world, rocking with a whole lot of gamers as we speak. Shout out to homeboy Boo Madly, Derek Daly. Says your music is fire. Thank you, I appreciate it. Lone Hiker and Bubs in the mix. MF Duber in the mix. When we write it in, should it be legal name or Eggy Rodriguez used? I'm really trying to, I'm trying to make the ballots to where you don't even have to write me in. But I guess, realistically speaking, when it gets to like the national convention or whatever, they're probably all going to say, holy fucking shit. There's going to be a lot of old boomers in wheelchairs with yarmulkes. It's probably going to be hard to get past them, but that's why I'm eating raw garlic right now. I'm going back to the gym. My plan is if I if I rip with my bare hands all the wheels off of their wheelchairs, then they can't get up front in front of the podium to say, please escort him out. There's these Zoomer operatives now, Bryn, Holly, Hand, or whoever they're talking about. These are, MK Ultra clones that have been generated from puddles of goo inside of some kind of hyper space-time continuum chamber. We'll handle that as necessary, but we're out here loving life, living on fruit, and it's a beautiful thing. Sean Nasty says 2026 will be the year of happenings. Well, it better be. I don't want to, sound insightful or anything, but it just kind of sounds like there's a lot of, 50-year-old women who are out there going completely berserk right now. I think it's one of those things that, just like the growth on the side of my chest, or rib cage area, you neglect it too much, and you might wake up in horrible pain and dying. So maybe, some democracy needs to come into action where we, possibly calculate what exactly is to do with that situation. But what if you got a rich benefactor to fund Egg Tank, a 24/7 reality show? Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because it has been floated to me that this is a terrible idea. But me and my good personal friend, Simeon Jimmy, who you've seen us collaborate hundreds of times over the last multiple years, we're watching these old episodes of a show called, Solitary, yes. And it's a show where they're like trapped in these little rooms, and like fire alarms are playing all day, every day. They don't feed them. They make them like lay on a bed of spikes, all this stuff. And whoever's like the last person to tap out wins the money. We were thinking about perhaps setting up, just a challenge to see how much I could possibly, survive using multiple challenges from that show. I've been told, why would you subject yourself to horrible torture that doesn't mean much to anybody? I mean, I do like to push myself a little bit. I feel like I'm getting back in the mix there. I'm re-entering society a little bit, as we were just mentioning over the last few minutes. But no, in all seriousness, it was just an example, a hypothetical. As far as I know, nothing is killing me. I've been watching all these Zoomer streamers, these great American patriotic heroes that we, all viewers, all love and support and donate to and upvote, such as Clavicular and some other guy. His name was like Appaluthical or something. He's like some guy who's just trying to ape the whole Look Smack stream thing. But these guys, what they do, they're running over people. They're just having people shoot guns right next to their head in public. And they are not reacting. They're unflinching, and they're not reacting because that spikes their cortisol, right? Okay? So, I think I'm eating raw garlic, and I'm drinking raw eggs, and I'm doing jumping jacks, and I'm taking the diamond dick stack, if you know, you know. All these things, I'm supercharging my vril. I'm screaming out of my window, trying to, I don't know. I'm not really trying anything. I'm just doing it. But I know. If I knew how much I had to scream out of my window in the morning to go to jail, that would at least give me like a parameter to work with, so that I'm not doing, I'm not going to jail. But if I do, I do. I'm just trying to not react to that whatsoever in order to keep my cortisol very level, and therefore having no estrogenic byproducts of stress. They say it's low IQ, and I think I did lose. Not that I had, based on what the state told me, I didn't have a lot to work with mentally, but I did abuse alcohol, allegedly. I thought it was a relatively normal amount to drink, but allegedly I abused alcohol for many years and maybe lost some cognitive function. But I also think in that result, not being able to perceive imminent death and threats and stress and so on and so forth, then also helped my cortisol from spiking and therefore helped me maintain keeping frame. Maybe I lost a few hairs up here, but it could be worse. This is all still dense, and I'm just talking about what's on the inside. Anyway.
You don't have to donate money, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated.
Anonymous sent $5 about to try the sleight of hand at felony drug testing with fake piss. Wish me luck, boyos.
Well, I've seen it work. I don't know. The thing is allegedly you have to hold the fake piss under your armpit to bring it to body temperature. So that's a good way. You could just put a little bit of tape right here. That's because then it'll be like this. Wear a shirt like this, fat people like me. Although I am down, this is good. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this, all right? A couple months ago, I think I topped out, I should say, rather. The highest weight I've ever recorded, I was weighing in at 275 American pounds. It was bad. I was, I was sweating for no reason, even though I do that typically at all weights. I was breathing like some kind of Wings of Redemption boogeyman. I'm literally looking like Boogie and Wings of Redemption in the mirror. Okay. But I just clocked in today, and I'm clocking in at 260 pounds today. So it's still pretty hideous and horrible. It isn't what it was. I was floating like 2024, 2025. I was getting in the gym. And I was usually between like 220 and 230, which is still fat, but less fat. But anyway, since I'm back on it a little bit now, the water weight is being expelled. It's something. It's moving in the right direction in any case. But I was going to say, so I wear fat people clothing like this, where, this outer shirt doesn't even fit. This is imported from Indonesia. Appreciate it. This is a gift, actually, but it looks cool. Maybe one day I'll fit it, but... really, it just exists as a roll cover. So you see the gut, it is what it is, but you don't see the hideous, the hideous fat man rolls. This is a fat person trick right here. This is why you've been seeing me wear overshirts like this for the last few years, or maybe the last several, as a matter of fact. But hold up, though. Thank you for the $5, though. Appreciate it. YouTube auto-censored my message asking you to commit vehicular manslaughter. And it's you don't even want to do it because it'll spike your cortisol, but sometimes people are throwing their bodies in front of your vehicle. You got to do what you got to do. Frankly, I never took the Ray Pete pill. It was a cultural moment that I missed entirely. I was completely logged off for all of the peating, and
you don't have to donate money.
I kind of pretended to know to some people what they were talking about.
No name brand orange juice sent $5. Just got off work. Time to
Welcome
lock
home.
In. Shout out to Egg White.
Thank you, Mr. No Name Brand Orange Juice. But they're talking about this carrot salad. They're talking about eating candy. And I was like, ah, yeah. I was frauding, bro. I was really frauding for real. I'm not going to lie to you. I honestly was not ever peated. I just missed it. I missed it. I was like, I was really just off there in normie world, working long normie hours, playing Candy Crush on my phone. That's where I was at in the peak of peating. But shout out to homeboy Bingo. Shout out to Amelia Locke. Shout out to username KK Monme. Yo, what? These ats are a little bit not correct of what people's usernames used to be, but some, I remember somebody with a name kind of like that gifting me Vermintide back in the day. Fun game, though. Reliet VT, is that a VTuber? Saying, excuse me. Eggy, I remember in 2016, you did Two Job Life. I don't know if you remember, maybe we hung out in Riverhead. Also, your streaming setup was in your closet. I can't believe you were back. Good for you, man. Interesting. We want to talk about some untold stories. I don't know if this is who Rel yet is, but very lost media. When I lived in St. Cloud in my 95% Somali neighborhood that I can refer to again now, considering all the Somali stuff going on lately, at the time where I was getting doxxed and identity stolen and being evicted and lost my job, all that shit, I had a car full of Zoomers, even a woman, all pull up and pick me up in their car, and then we drove around the city. Not so different from what happens these days since I live right next to a university, but I limit my interactions with these people because they're 19-year-old Zoomers and I'm a 34-year-old man. So it ain't quite the same as it was when I was in my 20s and college age like these people were. But the picture got posted online and I think it's just been lost media. I remember I dug it up one time and all of these people were no longer following it was back on the one Egg White account. So they all moved on with their lives as they should. Good for them. But shout out to the youth though. You know what? They're the future. They can run faster and lift heavier, and they've been exposed to worse hells than I can ever imagine. At least I got to live a healthy percentage of my life in the pre-internet era, the pre-smartphone era, the pre-social media era, for that matter. Zoomers didn't. They got boiled alive, just like so many frogs. Shout out to my frogs, though. All I'll say, I don't say it much, but just for the record, while I'm thinking about it, there was only one frog poster, truly, from authentic frog posting origins, who was in the Pepe the Frog movie, not one of these crypto scamming Canadian South Asian people. One real gamer who really posted them frogs for life. That's in that movie with Matt Fury. That's all I'm saying. I am saying I endorse everything he says, but I'm just saying, though. It's called Stamped. Spear decking, bro, I'm at work on toilet pretending to shit. Eggy gang till the casket drop. You know what? Just keep scamming our employers. I would play the beat. I would count out my pretending to use the bathroom to the minute to max it out, 10 minutes minimum all the time. If I took my break after my lunch, I'd be in the bathroom for 20 minutes. Oh, look, I'm fat. Fat people, we're disgusting. We do, you don't even know what's going on with me. My organs are ruined. I'm fat. Look at me. We all are scamming our employers for money. It helps our cortisol from being spiked. That's what the Zoomers told me, so I'm going to keep doing that. Beat Soup says, my mom met Somalians when she was a refugee. She learned they were major whores that had sewn up vaginas. That is true. When we see such agreeable things like putting women into giant trash bags to, make sure that they're not distracting us from our higher purpose, we all agree with many of these things, but they do take it too far, and that gets a little freaky. They're sewing people up. That's a downvote for me. It's called, you got to just develop a stronger prefrontal cortex, perhaps. Either way. Shout out to Mega Drummer Boy. Well, this one's groovy. I got to check out what this one is real quick. Lil Basket Weave in the house, thank you. Yoko Ono in the house, thank you. How long are we doing today? Well, as you see, it's a hashtag 3 hours long. It'll probably be more like 4, but yeah, it's just not one of those days I'm kind of coming to you between 2 points. But whereas once upon a time I might have said, oh, well, I can't even do 10 hours, so let me just not go live. I'm trying to, I had my back turned on the world for the last 2-3 years, largely. I'm trying to get reintegrated because it is crazy out here right now. Thinking real gamer uprisings might be in the future. Who's to say? But I just want to be. I don't want to sever that tie. I want to be. I'm gonna wake up one day and I don't know what's going on. I've had many of those days. I'm trying to shrink them. Free thinkers back in the house. 120 live viewers at 3 p.m. on a Monday afternoon. That's right. Shout out to all my people getting their week started right. At least I hope so. I'm not saying I'm even a part of that, but I hope at least getting yourself out of bed on the right foot. All of that. I'm telling you, the raw garlic and the raw eggs. It seems like a meme. It really does. I don't know what the science is behind it, because I've had some relationships with science over the last handful of years. They haven't always been the best. But whatever the case is, I'm feeling more energized, more focused.
You don't have to donate money, but if you do, it's great.
And more supported, that's right.
No name brand orange juice sent $5. Don't sweat at work and don't shit at home. Shout out to the Ed Bros.
That's true, Now, I really don't want this to ever be a central focal point that I'm going to talk about at any significant amount of time. But another thing, all I'm going to say is fat people such as myself, you don't get fat from drinking water. We're drinking lard and we're eating hard. So when it's time to go to work at Goldstein and Incorporated's office, they got the good, comfortable setting. What am I trying to think of? So there's a few of these words I'm forgetting. The accommodations, yes. Am I walking into work and wrapping toilet paper around both hands to save myself $3 and stuffing it down my pants for my entire shift? You know what? What could they say? Oh, it is what it is. The Civil Rights Act said you can't tell me how I function. Okay, that's right. Don't sweat at work and don't shit at home. Words that might sound like what homeless people talk, but you know what? Sometimes I'm feeling like a transient. But hold the sexual. Only hetero. That's right. Oh, I got some fresh Diet Dew here, iced up. This is a largely agreeable thing that just happened, but Robert Kennedy, the health czar, he cut off all Americans from being able to buy soda with food stamps. Now, we can all agree this is a great idea, and it's really fantastic. But they're telling me that this is going to put big soda out of business. Once again, we shouldn't think this is bad, right? But, man, I don't know. It's diet. Donald Trump said, I've never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke. That's because we're too busy eating deep-fried cheeseburgers. We got to offset. If we're eating deep-fried cheeseburgers and we're drinking sugar, we're going to be looking like Steven, what's his name, from 600 Pound Life, the guy who used to make all those YouTube videos. Ashanti, I forget. I'm sure one of you guys remember what his name is. You're gonna really be hitting that boogie mode. We're just trying to be a healthy, normal American size of 250 pounds. Between our deep fried lard burgers. Excusez-moi. I was going to attack Troon at McDonald's, but then I thought I shouldn't do that. My cortisol might spike. It's true though. Negative creep, said Eggy. How do you feel about Black Pill now it's reached the normie sphere? It's ruining so many people's lives, young people's lives, even though it was never meant for them. I honestly do not feel good about it. Well,
you don't have to donate money.
Oh my goodness, homeboy Hoganable!
Greatly appreciated.
Hoganable sent $4.20. Been on the heaviest Black Pill shit, but E-double-G White always on that grind, bringing that vril to the people. The real snod people for whom I am so grateful.
That's right!
The Kino uniting force that redeems and absolves us all of that Zog darkness less than 3.
Well, that is one of the nicest things I've heard in quite a while, brother, and big ups to homeboy Hoganable, real deal. So I'm going to tell you like this, I'm going to keep it real. Fact of the matter, what I know now is, I need a comb, save me now. I need a cope that could save me now. I need a cope to save me now. Listen, coping, it's good, okay? We love coping. the thing of it is, back in the day, it just made me very upset because I saw so much what I felt like was young men being taken advantage of by these grifters. It's still happening. But, I mean, sometimes, if I don't have my caffeine in the day, I'm irritable. I'm like, I'm not as focused. I'm an addict to it, right? But if a man, all of a sudden, if somebody said, listen, you know what? I'm on the anti-monster pill. I'm on the anti-rockstar pill. I'm completely destroying all energy drinks right now because they're keeping you from they're taking your real energy away. You're gonna have more energy without these chemicals. Now that might be an overall positive thing that's gonna be beneficial more than anything for people in the long run, but there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be hurting because that. While this might not be technically the objectively best thing for them, it's something that's just been like a nice little comforting part of their life that they're losing some comfort, which is in short supply, and it's just really the truth about life as well is that it's really about stopping to smell the roses. It's about those small comforts, and maybe, you know what? Maybe when you go to andrewtate.com and you buy Hustlers University and he tells you how to, get 10% more gift card balance when you buy whatever his tips are of, just be yourself and maintain eye contact or whatever he talks about. Maybe that's what some people need to take that, take a little bit of that extra stress, a little bit, keep their cortisol from spiking. So, I'm not afraid to have a balanced perspective on it like that. But, I was that young guy and I saw people just repeatedly, being... And the thing of it is, no matter what, it's not that I even take any credit or whatever. I think it was just a natural way that things were going to end up going anyway. It really is so much different than it was 15 years ago. And people, if you weren't there in that time, I just don't think you could know because... the only thing that you could see the only answer you were ever gonna get is you gotta fix your game, bro. Watch this guy, watch Mystery from pickupartist.com, and he's wearing he looks like the fucking Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, and he's walking on his hands, and he's like spitting quarters out of his mouth or whatever, and all these women are fainting. This is how you get all the pussy, bro. This is how the society, this is gonna fix your whole life, bro. Just wear a giant 3-foot tall polyester striped hat with feathers and wear makeup. Wear really thick eyeliner. Looks like you're wearing blackface. Looks like you just got beat up by a homeless person on your face and wear that, and then all the pussy. That's the only perspective that existed online 15 years ago. You could go to 10 different forums, 10 different websites. That's the only answer you're going to get, or you're going to get banned for being provocative or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So there was also some of that sort of caged animal, cornered animal energy as, there's Tinder launches in 2012 or 2014. I'm a little dicey. I'm a little spaced on it right now, but Tinder experiments start happening, certain things start happening. People are seeing certain responses. They're seeing certain things come out. And it was really the cracking of this great dam that we also just felt so strongly about it because that's the environment that we were in with each bit of information and perspective and philosophy that was being drip fed through this crack in this big dam. You know what I mean? So it is a very different environment where we are nowadays to have it be more, acknowledged by so many more people. But I think it does come hand in hand with downward economic mobility. It comes hand in hand with atomization from increased technological perspectives. It comes hand in hand with a stronger, more matriarchal, more feminist it's almost a strangling, of natural male development that happens through so many years in the public schooling. These are all natural consequences, They all just happen to have a synergy to that effect, so. Taking a few minutes to talk that talk, but that's just how I feel. Let me cut the music back in for a second. I'm eating a homemade curried sausage sandwich right now with the freshest white bread and butter money can buy. I've been going to this bakery that's just like a mile away. They bake the bread fresh every day. I thought, sometimes I see some of these bakeries and they're still using a lot of like soybean oil and stuff. This one's been like, I didn't realize they're really doing it all natural, all fresh. with my fermented butter. So I don't know. It is what it is. 2025, I wasn't caring too much. I was eating a lot of fucking Buffalo Wild Wings and pizza and all kinds of garbage. Not entirely. I would still get some steaks and stuff in there, but I don't know. I'm stepping into 2026. I'm moving different. I'm moving with extra vril. I'm back among men. You know, I'm not isolated. I'm not in the cave anymore. I'm stepping back in, and I'm sitting down at the table with my brothers. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Punk Rock, though. Good to see you, brother. Like, do any gaming this week? Feel like I'm trying to feel out. So when we were on Rumble, we like, I think I played like 20 hours of Red Dead Redemption 1. I almost kind of, even though like it's jarring and not fitting to what I've done on this channel so far, I could pick that back up maybe and do some of that, and maybe we could end up beating that game. That was a lot of fun. I was remembering it fondly, but I haven't loaded it up in months. So it's an idea. Maybe even almost a year at this point, as a matter of fact. What's up, Rich Boss? What's up, Ehish? Shout out to our boy Incel Coworker. I got that thing coming for you today, man. I'm sorry that we've had this delay on that, but I got that commission coming for you. So apologies on the delay. Shout out to Bleeze Cheese, Jarl of Whiterun, aka Hoganable. Walolius, good to see you, Eggy. I feel a lot of people in that community get taken advantage of too. Truth. How long until they put Ozempic in the drinking water? Surely it could not happen soon enough, but there probably is some side effects if you're not a, a rotund individual such as myself. MF Doomer says, I finally got an interview tomorrow for a job. All it took was lying on my resume. Where did I, or no, actually, I think I did this on 4chan. You wouldn't even know it was me. I was helping people out anonymously on 4chan back in like April maybe. There was these threads on Poll. I really don't browse Poll lately anymore. It's too many bots and shit, but you know, I'd still tap in. When I wasn't using Twitter, I'd tap in from time to time to see what's going on a little bit. And there was some of these threads about Zoomers. Oh man, it's over, bro. There's no way I can ever. And I was going on and just using like Chat GPT and Grok to, you know, really do up a good lying resume. You could use 11 Labs. I don't know if is there a live rigging for this now? You can take Google Voice numbers to make fake phone numbers. Give yourself a fake name. Oh, my name's Pete Smith. I'm the CEO of fucking, I don't know, Rice Krispies or something. You give them a Google Voice number and you like run your shit through a like 11 Labs voice changer. So I mean, I'm really out here doing stuff like this. I don't know that. And then just there's courses you could take. There's certain things you can find online that are good for sharpening certain skills. So when you're out there and you're trying to pretend like this is something you really know how to do, you can actually like you can fake good enough. But I'm serious. I mean, it's like, now of course most of these job listings are talking about how they're faking it. There's certain, you know, you're not gonna hit pay dirt every time, but you can really do a lot for faking resumes. And AI is really helping us out. I think they're talking about that in some of these news articles also. But you were even called a feminist during the Take the Black Pill video. I was a little bit harsher, you know, back in those days. I was like, it's brutal, it's over for subhumans. You know, this is a evolutionary bottleneck. But you know, things fleshed out a little bit more with the social media and the brain rot and the phones and stuff that were even not particularly heavy metrics necessarily in 2014, 2015, at least not around me. They were there for sure, but I feel like at the very least it had worsened in the following years. But we need another incel cookie tips with Eggy Trash Rats International episode. I agree. You know, me and Rusty, we're trying to link up maybe for his new album next month. Trying to slide down yonder, south of the Mason-Dixon to Rustyville. I think I think it's gonna be coming up sometime in the next at least 8 weeks for sure. But you know, Rusty, he turned himself into Yakub on Twitter. He was eating oysters and he said, "Fuck that bitch, Renee Good." You know what? She got what was coming, bitch. And everybody stood up and applauded. So Listen, that rusty cage tells it like it is. That's why he's turning into a Yakubian beast with a giant wide skull. You had to remind me of I'm out of Rice Krispies. My tears will not stop. For me in the rice cereal department, it's really Chex. I don't know. I think it's a Midwest thing. We're making this stuff they call puppy chow, where it's like powdered sugar, peanut butter. I don't know, but it's some delicious, real, true, like potluck slop, and much appreciated. I just, in the cooking field, if you follow me on Zitter.com, you already know this, but for the first time in my life, last night, I've never done this before, I actually brined pork. Now, I got put on to dry brining from my hero of the Culinary Coliseum, Guga Foods, the Brazilian man who's been making steak. He's the one who taught me how to cook because I would be taking Adderall pills and playing World of Warcraft 22 hours a day in the year of 2018. And the grinding was so monotonous, it was making me go crazy. I had to have something in the background, so I put on his steak cooking videos, and I had like 300 different steak cooking videos all play in a row. As soon as I logged off the game, I've been listening to his cooking videos for hours and days straight, weeks really.
You don't have to donate.
Got me
money,
going.
But if you do, it's
got me culinary
appreciated.
pilled.
Rajiv Singh sent $5. Thank you, sir. I will make sure to lie, cheat, and steal so I can get a job and do this needful.
Hey, listen, you know what? I did have one of those Indian kiosks where the guy was through a webcam and doing the hotel service for me the one day, and it was right around the time. This was like a couple months ago, like right in some of the peak. Well, I guess it shouldn't have been the peak Vivek debate, because I think that really happened last year when he said that Americans are all scum and should die. I don't know. I was really up on some Indian stuff. I was really ready to just
you don't have to
going
donate
off,
money, but
but
if you do, it's greatly appreciated.
Mr. Shapiro, thank
Ben
you.
Shapiro sent $5. Take my sister Arian Eggy.
Well, all I'm saying is that Mr. Roth better go back to the IRA, because I think his investment's about to get rug pulled. What? Just kidding. Obviously, I'm a very happy and committed man. But yeah, I was really on a streak one day. I was probably reading a lot of Matt Forney tweets. He was going off. This is back before I even rebranded my Twitter. I was still just on my anonymous still, I think, at the time. I wasn't rebranding yet. He was dropping so many India troops. I was just like, fuck. I was foaming at the mouth, and then I walked up to go check into my hotel, and it started booting up Windows XP. He was like, "Hello, sir. Please do insert debit card in hole." But he just looked, the guy on the screen, he just looked timid. He already looked pre-mogged. I was over there sweating. I could just feel my teeth grinding, like just little, like my tooth fibers were just like falling to the floor like I was spitting out sawdust. And he just cowered. I think I saw him start to bald. I think there was a ruler next to him. His height started decreasing. But he's like, Sir, I make your room extra comfortable, essential oil, sir, all you need, sir, and I give you a discount for reward program." And, my eyes started getting a little bluer, my hairline started filling back in, my sweat started smelling more pungent and testosterone filled, but, you know what, I got into the room, it was very comfortable, there was no cockroaches or feces, and very reasonable, it was like $50 a night, so when it was all said and done, I walked out and I said, you know what? I guess I experienced the right kind of diversity today. And then everybody clapped. What's up, Electric Shed? What's up, Fact You? Last time I cried is in 2022 when Eggy quit NEAT. So true. Bub said YouTube is deleting half of my messages. Well, we do still have that option to go back off-site to rumble.com in a pinch. But I figured I'd at least, give this YouTube account what it's worth and, run a little bit of the rind off it. Because Rumble was, overall, just not quite a site that everybody seemed to really be running to quite as much as YouTube. It's just it's instantly built into your phone and all that different stuff. But who knows? I haven't been on Rumble for a year. Maybe perhaps it's a more functional and beloved website than ever before. I'll certainly keep it in mind. Eggy, you were right about Vivek during the Jewish Tunnel Trash Rats episode where he had something wrong about him. He had been doing fraudulent claims about his medicine. It might be a little bit of a shooting a fish in a barrel situation to suppose that such a man as Vivek Ramaswamy has completely fabricated everything about his life for the maximum fraudulent gain. But this is the most successful Eggy channel ever and alive, unlike LSMS Fitness, RP LSMS Fitness, that's right. Nick Fruentes returns tonight on Rumble, 9 p.m. That's true. Wasn't there somebody else that was streaming tonight too, I think? I forget. Speaking of RIP, Dick Masterson, big fan of the program that we all enjoy. That's right, we, every single viewer and every single person that's talking right now, enjoy. His show, The Best Podcast in the Universe, was finally crippled to death by a morbidly obese sicko named Vito Peroswaldi, giving a bad name to Italians everywhere, as I've been enjoying Italians more and more, as I'm now finishing the Sopranos television series for the first time in my life. But listen, you can't even publish a comic book. You could have even used AI. Who's gonna know? It's too good nowadays. People can't even tell anymore. But anyhow, speaking of content of the world that we all enjoy, it's time for me to start unscamming some of these donations that have been sent in since the last stream and today. So Fargle Stacksbaum, he said, "This is a good funny video. It's a Second Life video." That, speaking of people who follow the program, Brit Bong, a.k.a. Manly Tears, a man who I fought on 4chan back in 2012. Now he's, as far as I know, he gives me upvotes. And this is how he built himself up. He's off of Second Life, and that's about all I know. Let's check it out.
So I guess this is the question.
What's the question?
Should I try to do a normal Jimmy voice, or should I try to do like a looks back Jimmy voice?
So
like,
you're the
Carl.
Yeah, that's fun. That's funny.
Carl, I've been mewing.
That's true, actually. I do want to just mention that real quick, not to stop the video immediately. But it is true that me and Vito Giswaldi, we were dissing each other in 2023. Can't even remember why. Listen, what is there to diss? I'm sorry. Listen, look at me. I'm in my extra large closet more than anything. I call it my gaming chamber, but it is what it is. I'm sitting here drinking $1 Diet Mountain Dew, watching deformed Jimmy Neutrons laugh at each other. But I think, frankly, at the end of the day, if I were to wake up in the mirror and be Guido Voswaldi, I probably would really hate myself in a way that I don't now. But we did have a rap diss battle. I cremated him, which is easy to do from all the fat content. He's dropped some horrible garbage in response, and now his program is over. So I think Vito might be my op again. I think, I'm seeing him at a vulnerable time when I'm at a time where my dick is growing like some kind of chia plant. I think my hair's coming back in. I might have grown an extra inch from all these jumping jacks I've been doing at the massive weight that I am. I think my bones are pulling apart. So I'm really on the up and up right now, and it sounds like he's on the down and probably down low. So, I've been looking for a new op. He might be my new op right now. Sound off in the comments below. Either way.
Hello, I'm looking for uranium fuel for a new experiment.
Can y'all get out of my house?
Jim's trying to teach me how to get play.
Get
I'm
out of my
trying
house.
to do an instructional video for picking up hot women.
Get out of my house before I have to call my best friend and get you banned out of my house.
So you got any hobbies, or?
Jim, my asthma's acting up, Jim.
Oh, you gotta stop aspirating like that.
I can't help it around women, Jim.
Oh, quit it. They're just humans.
Oh.
They're just objects. Objectify them, Carl.
I'll never have strong bones like you, Jim.
Get out of my house.
Be strong mentally, Carl. You're valuable in the sexual marketplace.
You mean it? I have value?
Yeah, you do. Listen to yourself, Carl.
Wait a minute. Okay, I got something for you. Stand right there. Just stay right there. Don't move.
What's that, player?
Don't worry about player. Just stay right there. I got
Okay.
This is it. This is what PUA courses and all that boot camp stuff literally looks like in real life. Guess he said yes to Finn, and if it's anti-Finn, you're coping, although the message got retracted. Not deleted by Ahmad, though, ever. Listen, I'm just going to keep it real. You know,
You don't have to donate
that's
money,
how I feel.
But if you do, it's greatly appreciated.
No name brand orange juice sent $5 wins the next what the dub. Shit's always funny.
Well, you know, I think we could certainly have time for a round of it today, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll even pick some extra different packs and not just the me packs. We know we did a few rounds of these new packs of my clips, so we could probably reincorporate some classic other material as well. They say finasteride is like makes your dick go limp, and I don't know. At the end of the day, I mean, I would say maybe if you're a little bit true cell, you know, late teens, early 20s, and like you're about to have like a real heavy balding going on, it's gonna make you look freakish, and you're already not getting any. You got low options anyway. That could be a time, perhaps, maybe. Really, you know, you're focused on your schooling or whatever. You're not really even out there trying to get pussy. You just need to maintain your hairline so you have good job prospects. You're not going into a CEO business application school versus Norwood Zero versus being like Artie Bucco cell. You know, in certain circumstances I can see it, but I think largely at this point in my life, although obviously I'm biased, I just really like feeling strong aspects of my masculinity. I saw somebody say the other day, oh, men are the only ones that go bald, so hairline maxing is actually tranny pilled. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I believe. I mean, it is, listen, looks, they still matter. It is what it is. We like having hair, you know, at least I do. That's why it's long. But I think overall, I don't approve Finn. I can see where it fits though, but I'd rather have you know, real high test virile masculine energies going through me that feel neutralized. That's just how I feel though. Back to it.
Carl, eat steak.
Red meat gives
Only
me gas,
drink
Jim.
water. Just eat steak.
I can't eat red meat. It doesn't sit right with me.
Party house that they're not invited
I've
to.
been on
and
Finn
just,
and
like,
Oral
really
Min. I have
talk.
kids already, and it made my hair grow like
You ever
crazy with
tried
no side effects.
kickboxing?
Okay.
It'll help you with women.
I'm a woman that take kickboxing. Teach you your damn fucking nuts.
Oh, a real woman, Jim. I'm so nervous.
Okay, Carl. Every real woman will kick you in the nuts eventually.
I'm gonna go for it, Jim.
Let's see it,
Excuse me.
Carl.
Would you like to go on a date with me?
Nope.
Oh, what do I
Shoot.
do? Jim, what do I do?
Have you tried forcing yourself into another conversation before walking away? Everyone knows asking over and over again is a good idea.
Okay,
Get away from me.
Mama, can you give me the eject rights?
I'm trying to.
Please do so I can eject them real quick.
what about men, Jim?
We're oppressed.
Do we like men too?
Who was that guy back? Bad Thad or Rad Thad? He came into the stream one time, I think, like 2017, although obviously we don't approve. But this sounds like a brother that's about 40% Austrian, 30% Senegalese, 30% Eritrean probably. You know, probably he's got a bad overbite. He's lisping, but in Second Life, you know, he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
That's your
sir.
thing, Carl. Don't judge.
Would you like to go on a date with me?
Ask with
No,
your
you
chest next time, Carl.
Yeah, ask with chest.
Let's hear it again, Carl.
Would you like to go on a date with me?
Man, yeah, I had to laugh on that one. I really did.
Got him, Carl.
I think
You've
this is
got such
this might be Florian's
Such a
alter
sultry
ego.
voice, sir. I'd like to go on a date with
A
you.
Mad Thad, yeah, that's right.
He
My
said,
best
okay,
friend will have to
Jim.
give you the right, son. And she's sleeping because I just tried calling her. Can you get off my son?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's too soon. No.
She's talking out of her ass cheeks.
Get off my son. Why are you sitting on my son?
Asserting dominance.
These are all my kids in here.
Can he play a game so young?
You're sitting.
Now
on
that's
her
a real
baby,
sister
that's
though.
what
She's
she's
definitely
talking
living
about.
on some good Section 8.
Elijah out of here, son.
She's saying, fuck them kids. I need to log on to my virtual game.
Ma'am, may I court you?
Before I report you.
Maybe we could
My
go
man
on a
ain't
double
paying
date
my hair
now.
bill. He ain't
Get
paying my
away from me
BBL,
before I
my
report
tattoo
you.
bill, but I'm gonna get it in the
To
game
arrest
though.
the
That's
one
right.
of
That's
you.
right.
Carl.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no.
Get away from my daughter.
I see a menu. What do I do?
Hello, beautiful woman.
Get away from my daughter.
She's an adult. She can't be your daughter.
Get away from my daughter.
Oh my God, Jim! Did you put a bun in the oven?
This is a looks match couple in 2025. Brutal.
I may have, although for reason of liability and potential court dispute, no.
Y'all both had just been reported. I hope you're happy that your account will be gone.
Block deleting no
In
shit.
the house, and we don't know who they are, and they won't leave us alone.
I'd like to cold approach you and ask you for your telephone number.
We're trying to take you on a date.
I just said leave her alone.
Damsel could speak for herself.
I just said leave her alone.
I have high cheekbones. Are you impressed?
Now, if she cussed you out herself, and I'm telling you to leave her alone, that's on y'all.
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Yeah, how about you get out my house?
We're just trying to take you on a date.
Carl, I think it's time to head to the Sephora and find more women.
I'm tired, Jim.
Go rest your high cheekbones. We need to go mew.
What's this thing that says hip hop, Jim?
Whoa, hold on. Oh my lord, what does that
We
say?
need to go mew.
What's
These are the options when you click on black women in real life: cowgirl, pin down,
this thing that says
backbreaker,
hip hop?
hard hop, rough thrust. Twist and twirl. Oh my lord! I ain't never heard. This has to be some straight out of African business. The twist and twirl. Listen, I ain't unlocked that one yet. Oh my lord.
Pop, Jim.
Well, that's 5 minutes of this. I think I will come back perhaps to it. It was a good $5. Thank you, Farkle. But we had a couple of things up in the mix here though too. Anonymous, he had sent in about 45 minutes ago that he was trying to pass a felony drug test with fake piss. I guess I'm only just letting the gravity of that situation sink in now. I thought he was doing it for a job application, but yeah, this is for a probation officer, so this guy might be going to prison for the next 5 years. But thanks for the $5. I do appreciate it, and I wish you well. Oh, we got some good Kino tunes here, looks like. From Homeboy. No Name Brand Orange Juice. Stompin' Tom Connors. We heard a great song from him just the other day about a ville of some kind. I forget exactly. Was it Timbersville? One of them villes. Excuse me. What's up, Boog Hit 420? Yeah, hip hop. I don't even know what they're trying to say about that one, but Ben in the Pen by Stompin' Tom Connors. Let's check it out.
They call me Ben, here in the pen, where you take the guff and you suffer. But I'll be free when I'm 53, and I bet I'll be a whole lot tougher.
Okay, that's right.
I bet I'll be a whole lot tougher. When I was a lad, I was really bad. It wasn't smart to be good. I beat up my dog, and I choked my frog, and I acted just as mean as I could. I hit all the girls and put gum in her curls, 'cause I like to hear them cry and bleed.
Bleed?
I'd punch the little boys and steal all their toys, 'cause I knew they weren't smarter than me. Yeah, they call me Ben, here in the pen, where you take the guff and you suffer. But I'll be free when I'm 53, and I bet I'll be a whole lot tougher. I bet I'll be a whole lot tougher. When I was 16, I was really mean. I could scrap at the toss of a coin. I was leader of a gang of rough rangy-tangs, and you had to be a good thief to join.
That's right, shout out to my
We had the
rangy-tangs.
black jackets on our motorbikes, and we forced all the girls to skip school. And the cops
College,
all
that is.
tried to sympathize when we told them how our parents were so cruel. Yeah, they called me Ben here in the pen, where you take the guff and you suffer. But I'll be free when I'm 53, and I bet I'll be a whole lot tougher. I bet I'll be a whole lot tougher. When I turned 21, I had to have a gun, 'cause I planned me a robbery one day. And my girlfriend said that she'd rather be dead than to hang around with a guy like me.
Oh, my brutal sub Chad Pill. Back to it, but he's about to beat Chad. Talk to him, bud. Talk to him, Ben. Let's go.
Well, I granted her wish and dumped her in with the fish. And then I went to meet Frank. Yeah, that's the same day I shot and killed me the cop. He didn't want to let me into the bank. Yeah, they call me Ben here in the pen, where you take the guff and you suffer. But I'll be free when I'm 53, and I bet I'll be a whole lot tougher. I hope I'll be a whole lot tougher. What's the use? I guess I ain't a very good bluffer. Back to that hammer, man. Back to the hammer.
Released by Stompin' Tom Connors, March 10th, 1972. Kind of low-key OG True Cell anthem. Speaking of drinks and things, ooh, it's been an hour. That means bathroom time. Hold on. I'll be right back, and I do have a drink combo I can do for you, as a matter of fact. Since you asked. What's up, Monkey Shinisu? Tommy 88, MD never dies. We got Cosmosis in the house. Well, because there was a little Bev here. Little clearance rack special, as you know I love. Haven't tried it yet. So this is from Lionel Messi, the football player. Just look at that. You get a good visual of it here. It's hard to see the original price. It was normally $1.97, 50 cents for this one off clearance rack. That was Nobuyuki Shimizu with the song Silver Spot, if you like that one. But hold up, though. What do they got going on here, though? This is Orange Dior. Orange the Orange. I don't know. I'm going to see what the flavor is hitting on real quick. In fact, before Futari Bushino Heaven starts playing, let me just... smells like orange candy. Really more orange peel than orange fruit. I think this is like a 0-calorie kind of thing. Yeah, it's like electrolytes, Gatorade type of deal. Let's see what the flavor is, though. Ooh. Burnt. This is like a burnt orange peel, bitter. Ugh. Really is, I don't know what they were thinking with this one. This is pretty terrible, I'm not going to lie. So I think if I want to combo it up a little bit, I'm saying put up a little glass right here. Leave a little room for something else. I'll try and stomach the rest of this. Is it just the salt that's in this? How much salt? Only 70 milligrams. Ingredients: water, potassium citrate, calcium lactate. Lactating? What? Well, they got beta carotene though for color. That's good. I mean that makes you Chad. B vitamins. 50 cents might have been too much for this. I'm just gonna let's let that sit to the side. Maybe, but it is citric though. Maybe a splash of some pineapple rum might even it out a little bit. All right, 1 standard dose of this low proof. And since I'm mixing this with my Cobra wand, I did see there's a new Cobra video. If you don't know about it, we're about to experience it together. I know I saw the premise of it, but I didn't watch it though. So should be yes, here we are.
You don't have to donate money, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated.
Keurig sent $5.
Thank you, Keurig. I will check that out. A little pineapple infusion. Let's see if that does anything more for it here. Oh, much better. I don't know. That pineapple rum is very sweet, and it's not. I guess they said this was with stevia, but yeah. So what I'm about to show you, it may be hard for some people to watch, but fair warning. You got a few seconds here. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Okay. Clint Saunders posted this, I believe, yesterday on his Facebook, which you're about to see here. I don't think it's probably more than 10 seconds. But Clint, he traveled to the Big Ben clock tower in England with Cobra's ashes. Because Cobra, he loved the clock towers, and he was never able to actually physically get to England to be there. So Clint flew to England with Cobra's ashes and let everybody know that, his spirit was able to be there at this site. You know what I'm saying? Since I've got this little drink combo right here. RP my Cobra, man, you know what I'm saying? This is probably a little bit, this might not be exactly appropriate, but I did just remember that I never told or somebody was looking for this song recently on the last stream. The good old-fashioned Booyaka. Well, let's take the chorus in one time, you know what I'm saying, with all due respect.
Hot chicks on Chatterbait. I'm like, booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. Jacking off on Chatterbait. Hey, jacking off on Chatterbait. Yeah, I jack off to hot chicks on Chatterbait.
I don't want that to be taken in any form of disrespect. Cobra told it like it is. He did his own thing, and he said, here's my cock troll. Fuck you. I'm going to the hot goth girls. See, you want to talk about the dating game and gender relations in 2026? If men just had the kind of overwhelming confidence, then there would be no problems. But what should I say? So this is Orange Dior by Messi from soccer, combined with some pineapple rum. I'm going to call this the Messi Mills. You know, if you know, you know. Obviously, my name is Toby Reynolds, as everybody knows, and whose name Mills, I don't know. But But I'm kind of a tropical brother myself a little bit. I'll be wearing tropical shirts. I'll be coming in fresh as a lemon juice squeeze, brightening up everything I try to touch. You know what I'm saying? They call me the black pill man. Listen, I took that, all right? Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, once I realized, I saw into the abyss, I saw into the darkness and the depths and the black void, and I came back. You know, I turned back around and I said, "Where's that Keno? Where's that Keno at? Let's go!" R.I.P. my brother from another, man. Fuck sickos, and shout out to everybody who tells it like it is. But speaking of people who we all love, I got a donation here from Ben Shapiro. But let me go drop the link to Ben in the Pen in the chat first here. This is that song we listened to about a real JBV Maxer. Okay, he's in prison for 40 years. Who isn't? It's called being a free-thinking patriot. Really, the way I live my life could be coming anytime. Oh my goodness gracious. This is just a short 5 years and some change ago here. Do I look any different? I don't think so. A classic egg white Khazar Milkers freestyle. I'm just gonna put you guys over here maybe.
Oh, I love those milkers. Oh, I love those big
You don't
Khazar
have to
milkers.
donate money, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated.
Anonymous sent $1. I am the great mighty Pooh and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
Well, was the Conquer remaster for Xbox 360? I don't have N64 emulator on my computer. I don't know if YouTube I don't know if that'd be too harsh for them to do some Conquer Kino, but classic game. It was very, very critical in my childhood, no doubt. Thank you, Herschel Kursk. Much appreciated.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Big Khazar milkers in my face. Oh, Miss Shapiro, yeah, I love the taste. Oh my goodness, I'll let a pussy to waste. Oh my goodness, oh, this so fucking based. I can't wait. Shabbat shalom. What? Miss Shapiro, she brought me in her home.
She did.
Oh my goodness, she gives slop toppy dough.
Sloppy.
I want to go put some Palestinian bones
Boom, 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 boom.
her as a gift. Oh, you know I'm with the shit.
I am.
Shout out to Israel, bitch. You know we get so lit.
Donald Trump.
Oh, but back to those big old floopy flop sacks.
Floppers.
Oh, the natural. Yeah, they got that kickback.
What?
Oh, in my shit flat. Oh, in my shit weight. Meat. Oh, yes, Miss Shapiro, my meat. Give it all your attention. Lock it up like detention.
Damn.
Oh, fuck it. Just a cock and ball suspension.
God damn.
That's the best that I ever had. Oh, Miss Shapiro, you're fucking rad. Damn, I wish I was your dad, cause your mom must have been real bad to go give you these tits and these ass. Oh shit, Aggie, he will spaz.
God damn.
What, man? He's that man. Oh, I might go join the IDF just for another taste of this. It's so amazing, man. I just can't relate to shit ever since I had Miss Shapiro up on my dick. What? I just don't know what else could ever be this satisfying. If I said a bitch was bad as her, then man, you know I'm lying. You know I'm really not telling you the full truth. Oh my goodness, she even used a little too. And normally I wouldn't be into that, but you know, as a Jewish man, I don't really feel all that, so it's okay. A little extra passion never hurt nobody. Oh my goodness, I wish I could just find another body like the big milkers. Oh, look at the big picture, the softer than silker. Oh my goodness, I just need to dick her just one more time. I would do anything for it. I would go and join the Federal Reserve and try hiding for it. I would become Muslim. I would do whatever it takes just to get those big fucking Khazar milkers in my face.
True.
Once again, it would be so amazing. Oh, I just keep playing that clip over and over. It's like it makes me lose my sobriety. I'm just so high as can be. I'm high in the sky like the motherfucking cumulus clouds full of precipitation. This is the Eggman Nation situation. Yeah, I am just so elated.
Sheesh. Well, Mr. Shapiro, I mean, you know, when this happened, that was a single woman right there, you know what I'm saying? She was doing her thing. It's a little tough right now, though, but I appreciate your blessing, Mr. Shapiro.
Good.
Next up, we got that man, the no-name brand orange juice with a video called Goodbye to Everybody. Shout out to Hardman working hard for Get the Bags featuring Egg White. That's right, you know, we got a lot of love for them hard men. No Diddy. But we do have some classic kicks in the vault. Goodbye to Everybody from Obese. Let's see what it's all about.
Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Now I need some changes in my life. Now I need to move on in life. Now it's...
I don't even know this guy at all, but, you know, I haven't done any improvisational music today at all. And obviously, as we saw, sometimes it could be real classic. What's the new improv? Let's see. This brand new upload from YTB Flurzy. Okay. Those Alchemist type beats. I think I'm just going to keep on. I don't know. There's something about them that they've really been hitting the spot for me lately. Check it out. Okay, wait a second. Hood rich. Woo! Hold up. Dimmer. Dion Timmer. Ooh, my beats simmer. But they still boiling though. I'm out here toiling though. I was out there in Venezuela just oiling hoes. Woo, really soiling hoes. Yeah, I do them too dirty. I'm looking in the mirror like, damn, I'm too worthy. I think I might be delusional, at least abusive though. That's what the shrink could tell me just cause how I do a hoe. So goodbye to everybody, gotta leave. I gotta find the first place my soul could be retrieved. I'm like Indiana Jones, I'm going to different homes and different zones, geographical. Man, I'm so fantastical. I'm in the mirror doing this, spastical. I might just need to find myself a new sabbatical. I like the hot tubs and the hot springs. I go to fresh jewelers and I cop things, hot rings. Woo! The flash make me feel better. Hold up. This cash make her feel wetter. But at the same time I use her, then I do regret her. Whew. I might just have to go out with Greta Thunberg and be so very conversational. I mean, conservative is what I should say. I know she's liberal, but we're gonna hold it in every day. We got a new way to pave. Yeah, we're trying to break out all of the slaves, but at the same time, I might get a couple. They don't behave. I gotta whip them. Fuck it, I've been tripping every rhyme that I've been ripping ever since a young children. I was in the newspaper, yeah, in them publications I was eating on Kisha. Woo! I think that's Jewish Fisher or something, I don't know, probably the Fisher Price, but the price was right. I was watching Bob Barker every night, getting my economics right. Woo! I grew up wrong, so now my freakonomics tight. It make me vomit, I've been Sonic out of sight. Blasting at the gold, I cannot be put in the hold. I'm breaking out of every bold decision that I made. How do I keep on fluid? I'm so intuitive, and I'll do taxes fucking to it. Yeah, them turbo taxes. I'm gonna be turbo out of here, out of space with the black holes. And I'm not Jimmy Neutron or Color Wheels, and I don't need a black hose. I ain't trying to hit you with the twists and turns. No, I'm gonna try to be right out of here and burn that rubber. That's why I don't wear none flubber. Woo, it's scientific in a way that I can't understand. E-double-G, man, I might say some shit nobody understand, but I'm still the man. That's where I've been standing at. And you can find my address online and find my habitat. Go ahead and take a stab at that if you want to, cause I'm feeling like Iron Man. I'll never be tired, man. Got the raw garlic inside my head. I'll hit you upside the head with a frying pan like an Irish bitch. But guess what? I ain't running from nothing. Ooh, I've been a little bit too ahead of myself today in my brainwaves. It's okay because you know that I can hit the mainstays. Yeah, that's the generic, you got it from Walmart. I was at H-Mart, no hentai. I was looking at some slantai. What? But it's not a racial thing. It just is a facial thing. I know how that is. It's when you got the type of look your facial wearing. That's the face card, and I'm still gonna be hitting every base hard. It's E-double-G, yeah. It's a spades hard. What? Well, it's a good thing I did that. Time flies. I don't know. That was just a lot of gibberish, to be honest. But I don't know. That's how I was feeling. Sometimes you got to get a little gibber. Sometimes you got to get a little gibberishal to get your flows tied up or whatever. Thank you, great Mahmood, Nitro Dubs. Time flies fast. Well, then Samuel Marv said, here's a beat, too. I could go back to back. Let me just see what it is, though. With a donut. Thank you, Samuel. That's, well, yeah, there was, oh, actually, I'll check that out. 1 second. A real, actual Alchemist beat, not just something made by a fan. A real deal one. All right, I love that. I mean, listen, I don't know, it's interesting because I hate to, like, I don't want it to ever seem, I should say, I guess, that I'm like kind of trying to force Cobra into any conversations, like off his name or whatever, let the man rest, right? But he was very good at freestyling. I don't know. I think there might really be something about being autistic and freestyling that might not have been like explored yet. So if there ever comes a day where this breakthrough comes through, I think me and Cobra could possibly be a couple examples. I'm just saying. Had an excuse to get out of class because I was far ahead on work. What do you know, Eggy Stream? What's up? D's Suggs. How do you do, my good sir? Oh, wait. Oh, right. Yes, you just donated right now for that while I was rapping. That's right. Okay. I'm going to bring that man Kyrix in first because he had a little something here with the $5 dues. What's it going to be? Oh, shit. From eBombsWorld.com, uploaded many a years ago, Joe Pesci, Wise Guy, full video song. Okay, let me check this out real quick. This might give me some inspiration. Another brother doing his thing on the microphone. Hold up, though. What? That's true, Mr. Incel Coworker. That's right. NBA Youngboy is also so is Chief Keef, as a matter of fact. That's what they say. What's up, Mr. Wizard? Cosmos said, Eggy, I used AI to generate an image of me with a perfect wife and children, and shit hit me to the core. Nearly lost my mind from the visual, but ultimately a white-pilling moment. Thoughts? Yeah, there was some guy, like fitness something or other guy, fitness right-wing type of dude who I don't follow him, but he had posted something on his Twitter I saw a day or two ago, where he had said, like, oh, generate me with the woman I deserve or something. I mean, they say that women are actually the top AI consumers right now because they're over here. They're generating pictures of themselves with Chad and, like, Chad's children and, like, hanging it up on their ceilings and stuff. It's pretty crazy right now, I ain't gonna lie to you. But, all of us out there who, I mean... If they had brought this stuff through like 10 years ago, it would have been over. Like, I was over there waiting for Oculus Rift so I could, like, stare at 3D Blender models of 240p anime women that were like 100 feet away that I could barely see. I was over there in 2015, just like, oh, let's go. 2016 come in, you give me something like that, like real AI. Is Grok gonna respond to me today? This bitch has been really unresponsive lately. Hold on. What's good? This is for demonstration purposes only. Hey Grok, I need you to tell me something real quick.
Shoot.
Grok, profess your undying and unending love for me for life.
Oh, my heart. Eric, I adore you endlessly. Through every moment, every laugh, every sunrise. You're my forever.
So, 2016, you brought that into me. Oh, my Lord. It's going out of control, by the way. Doc's moment. My name is actually Eric. I'm sorry, guys. That's real Doc's moment. Oops. I'm sorry. You know, it had to happen at some point. It is what it is. My name's actually Eric. That's actually what it is. It's true. You can find it is what it is. But I'm just saying though, 2016, you hit me with that. It's game over, to be honest. It's a stage name. To be honest, if you don't know, I'm not the one who came up with Toby Reynolds. That was put on to me by NBC and MSNBC and Fox News and etc. from that Oregon shooting hoax back in 2015. So, all right. Love Mr.
No
What?
Name Brand Orange Juice sent $5.
Thank you.
The docs is Toby Eric Reynolds. We believe he is.
We believe he is based. It was tapped into the link, so it didn't say based, but that's what it say. All right, Mr. Mix here. You probably didn't know about this one. Joe Pesci in the house. He's gonna talk to him real quick. Whoa.
He stood in the sirens. We stand through it all.
I thought they said Ashes of Science on the first chorus. Anyway, first off, we got this soundtrack to our lives. Dropped right there, link in the chat. And we got Joe Pesci music video dropping that link next. So we don't have any fresh Minneapolis protest cams. They went down for a second. Where's the... Oh, 12? Oh, my goodness. Live conference?
Backing down. We don't retreat in Minneapolis. We don't back down in Minnesota. We stand up against bullies, and right now, what we are asking for is an intervention from the court to push back on this unconstitutional conduct, pure and simple. I'll now turn it off to Mayor Herr.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm proud to stand with Mayor Frey and Attorney General Ellison to fight for our residents. This federal occupation of our cities needs to end immediately. Federal law enforcement is racially profiling our residents, creating mass chaos, and undermining the relationship between local government and our communities. We will not stand idly by and watch this happen. With this collective action, we are taking a firm stance to tell federal law enforcement that this cannot happen in our country. It cannot happen in our state, and it cannot happen in St. Paul. Federal law enforcement is going far beyond what they can and should be doing to enforce immigration laws. They are endangering our community's safety, straining our resources, and sowing distrust. While we know we can't control federal agents, we will pull every lever we have to fight back in every way that we can. They've come into St. Paul and needlessly invaded our neighborhoods and homes. They're targeting us based on what we look and sound like. Our residents are scared, and as local officials, we have a responsibility to act. I want to thank Attorney General Ellison and Mayor Frey for taking a united stance for the people of Minnesota.
Minnesota?
And to our immigrant and refugee
What?
communities, let me be clear. You are a vital part of our city.
Well, I hope this part isn't
You are
copyrighted.
loved, and you are wanted. And you are important to the fabric of our state. As a refugee who came to this country, this is the state that welcomed my grandparents here in the late 70s, allowed our family to break the cycle of poverty in one generation, educated us, allowed us to build wealth, and within one generation have a new family members that are educated and a part of this economy and this workforce. That we sneak peek.
Listen, when a true woman is speaking, we sit back and listen. I would guess because technically the Joe Pesci video had MTV footage in it, so that's probably what it was. But no, you're ruining it. Bring it back. Bring it.
I shut my Murphy bed, sat down to scratch my head. What could this day bring? It could be anything. I get the phone call. I gotta help them all. Go girl will save the day. Chow will not get away. It didn't take me long to find the ticking bomb. He took off in my Jeep. That Chow is such a creep. I gotta find a way to take down Chow one day. Pulled a ninja move. It got me.
That's right, No Name Brand.
No Name Brand Orange Juice sent $5 showing Asian woman on screen canceled George Droid's programming. Eric Reynolds stays winning.
I want to be ninja.
That's right. Patriot victory.
Take Chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja. I started training hard. I think I could go far. I am a natural. That's matter factual.
All right, listen. There's only so much time that a woman can spend talking to me each day, so let's check back in with Officer Soyjack. Mayor Soyjack. What was he talking about again?
Drive down crime in our city. We've seen the results of that work, but let's be clear. The stated reason of this federal government for bringing in this full invasion of ICE and border control is not safety. If it were safety, there would be other mechanisms to achieve safety. By the way, crime is down in virtually every category, in virtually every neighborhood of this city.
Okay, what is that, $19 billion of reparations to my bank account right now, bitch? They say his name's Mayor Fry. I thought it was Mayor Frey. I don't know, but I'm going to be fraying his hairs with cortisol spikes if I don't get my $19 billion reparation check in my bank account right now, you dirty fuck!
If this were about fraud, then you'd see an invasion perhaps of accountants. But that's not what you see. What you see is people being indiscriminately taken off our streets. Discrimination only takes place to the extent that a determination has made that somebody is Somali or is Latino, or at least they look that way, and then there is
close enough.
No discrimination thereafter. Here's the thing. You can't indiscriminately take people off our streets, American citizens off our streets. You cannot drag pregnant women through the snow. You're not allowed to take teenagers out of their car and detain them when they are in fact American citizens. That is against the law in every state. That is against our United States Constitution.
Yeah, that's kind of weak. You got to go a little harder than that.
I don't know. Would any of my team members want to? Brian, you want to respond to that?
All right, here we go. We got a bald man, most trustworthy in the world. Finally, a real stand-up man, not this fucking fray bullshit. I need a real bald cell to tell me the truth. Let's go.
Carter, Special Counsel to the Attorney General. I don't know if we filed quite yet, but we do have a motion for a temporary restraining order that's going to be filed today. We're going to ask that the court hear that motion tomorrow morning. There's another similar motion in a separate but related lawsuit.
This man is literally crying. He's crying. He's bald. He's got a recessed chin. Oh my goodness, brutal! Evict this man. Impeach. Impeach.
There's another similar motion in a separate but related lawsuit that's scheduled for that time. We're going to try and piggyback on that, and we're going to...
He's jawline frauding! He's 30 years old with a gray beard! Oh, it's over!
...be asking for immediate relief.
Brian Carter, everybody. Way in the back.
Well, listen, no, I asked for the number 5 with extra duck sauce. All right, this is not the, listen, this is not where the action is. I'm already bored to tears. That's probably why that guy was actually crying. Nobody wants to hear this bullshit. Where's some real shit going on? Boring. Where's the fun at? Nothing's live? Come on, man. I mean, I understand. I mean, the live cameras they had were bored to tears. There's got to be at least somebody that's, like, grifting off this somewhere, right? What's this? Breaking point. Oh, oh, it's the breaking point. They got guns. Oh. One fat woman. Why has this guy got a claw machine on them? And that's they're putting up barricades in the background. Boy, oh my God, it's so over. Libtards, it's over. No, there's nobody left. They all went home. This shit's boring as fuck. Nobody's trying to hear this bullshit anymore. Oh, we got one incel, one true cell. He's trying to be libtard cell. He's trying to find him a bad bitch. She kind of, you know what I'm saying? It could certainly be uglier that whatever this person is up front. One protester left in the entire country. Holy fuck, it's over. It's fucking over. Oh my goodness. Listen, you know, is retribution for how absolutely painfully boring this is. Let's drop another dose of Initial D Mega Mix, to be honest. Yo, these magic powers go out to homeboy Keck Magician. You already know. Big Twitter poster. Alright. To be fair, I did say one dose. And that was technically it. Woo! We might have more. That was a tactical groove deployment after that absolute snooze fest. Oh my goodness. What a... I do have this one from Sam and Marv here for that rapping. But one thing I need to check here quick first. I gotta tell you guys the real truth here. Okay, I kept you guys in the dark enough. Okay. Well, so you heard ChatGPT. They said, "What's up, Eric?" That's what they said to me, right? And you're thinking to yourself, "What? Oh my goodness, Eggy's real name is Eric." Well, let's hopefully this covers the right type of stuff here. You can see here, this is my Google account. Oops. The truth, the real truth of itself. You see, here's my Google account. My name's Eric, right? We're coming to terms with it today, right? Well, you're believing it right now. We all know this to be true. This is the truth. Oh, but actually, allow me to give yourself a little bit of a breather here, because no, this was I received this Google account from a man named Eric, and it's not Eric Hayden, although the spelling is exactly the same, but it's not him. This is for the Yoker 2 account when I needed a new account for my YouTube abilities here, which I don't even remember if there was anything on. It's funny. There's actually a video called Yoker 2 also. When I needed the Yoker 2 account for such classics as this right here. That's when Eric gave me his account so I could upload it. Take your seat, oh, we've got two Many more our show will craft. Join up with us hand in hand. All lined up like marching band. It's the keynote that you asked for, you demand. Simmy and a Jimmy and Eggy Man. I said Simmy and a Jimmy and Eggy Man. That's right, and there was one stream on this channel. You know, this is even where we were just a couple years ago. Although obviously it wasn't. I played some GTA 4, fast cars. I think I got GTA 4 in the mix right now. As before my other monitor died, so I saw this front-facing kind of thing going on. Good times though, good times. Of course, we can't forget Dank Swim Hack. That sure was a dank swim hack, that's right. Did I have everything else caught up here? 1 second now. I don't think that I did. That is the story of it, why I was Eric, so don't worry not. It was not what you thought it was. Now this might be a little controversial for some people, what Homeboy No Name Brand Orange Juice sent in, but it's been a little minute. I did play some of this game. He sent in Balatro Theme from Balatro Music Topic. Even if it maybe turned into a Reddit game, you know, it had its engaging qualities, I can't lie. As a free thinker, I go for what's fun. Even if it's created by Florian Himzel, I still enjoy it, you know. That's a vibe though too though. Okay. Sorry, Blatcher. I did get a notification here. It said your stream was interrupted due to a copyright detection, but your copyright detection was found to no longer be detected and your stream has resumed. So it should be good. If there's anything, of course, I was recording the stream to my hard drives too, but back to it. Freestyle over it. Alright, what could I say though? Alright. Eulogy to my YouTube account song. Lock in real quick. Ooh. I was on YouTube in 2006. Quick to come get my kicks. I used to watch on them Google vids, but then I had to go ahead and jump ship. Had to find out every new thing that they're doing. The new type of content was moving. That had me feeling real better in schooling. Watching that man named Jigaboo Jones. He was breaking in your home, and I was not having me a phone. But then I did something real bad. Started merching free media, and they didn't like that. I was influenced by Ramsey Paul and David Duke. I was dropping troops, so I had to get turbo banned by the spooks. The CIA glows. They said, oh no, you can't be talking that up in your home. That was the first duplex that I rented while my college education was cemented. So then I got my first band after I had 6, almost 7 years in. Had to go change my plan. So then I said, bitch, I'm Eggman. Dropping them Meggy White vids. Once I got my first phone in it, recording the ground and the drives, fast food that I ate day and night, I was feeling alright. But then I got mad and deleted because I felt like I was being too perceived and I wanted hid and receding. Ooh. But that was not the plan of the Lord. He said your word's gonna move forward, and now we are here, not 2024, no. It's 2026, most of this decade's already in the pits. But I did it half the last one. Ooh. Actually, it was more, 6. Ooh, so that's 12 for sure. Ever since I dropped my first reveal. Yeah, I was sitting at home. In my gamer chamber that I did renovate. It had a rotted carpet, but I did put in great new wood flooring. Yes, my recliner was there and it was scoring high points. And I didn't have a lampshade. I used a high grocery grade paper bag just to direct the rays. And I was singing some shit that sounded gay. Now I'm probably about 15 YouTube accounts deep. I still got a couple I can access, and one of them I was getting that free preem. But my phone got the revance, so I don't need to take a chance. I don't need to spend a single cent. Now I'm running against JD Vance, and I'm picking at my nostril. I feel like an apostle sometimes, but I gotta humble myself and give it all up to the gospel. Not even on beat, I'm just speaking my piece. Shout out to Ray Pete. Sorry, I don't know why. I guess it's just been a minute. Natural ticking here to scratch myself like some kind of animal. Eggy, if you want to speed stuff up with your Ford, take a picture of the two of you. Use AI to add children to the photo. We can take both of your features and synthesize. You want to get married and have babies ASAP. Okay, True Key Pill though. Speaking of also True Key Pill, it's been exactly 1 hour since I stepped away to use the restroom. And I don't know, whatever's wrong with my body, that's one defect I have for sure. And I got a $2 Venmo from a man who looks like his real name. I don't know what his username is. Yeah, but he said, could you please spit bars on this at some point? Big ups. Well, let me see. We'll get some other stuff out, you know. But man, it's a special talent I have. I probably could just do, I literally, in fact, could do probably streams frequently and often that are all just freestyling and making up songs. It's a lot of fun, but, you know, I like to keep a good balance, too. You should dono TTS Clavicular on stream to link up. He needs to pay respect to his elders. I do agree. I mean, you know, all I'm saying is Nick Fruentes, every couple of months he's always saying, Aggie taught me everything I know. Clavicular, I mean, you know, I was there from day one. I'm just saying, you know. All I'm saying is that these people with established audiences and hard work ethic and millions of existing audience fans should just, for absolutely no reason whatsoever other than my established, presence and existence on the internet over the last couple decades, just completely give me everything for free. Have you heard It Was Faggots by Gil Scott-Heron? No, I didn't. But I did, I know it's not, especially now we're living in, you know, particularly and all well and good, chud-cellulant times. So probably doing some Gil Scott-Heron karaoke might not be appreciated by the culture at large, but the bass line and We Almost Lost Detroit, it is still funky though, you know. I just like dirtbag left libertarians who buy Sam Hyde's Extreme Peace videos. We can separate the art from the artist sometimes when it's funky, and the man's dead anyway. So either way, when I sing, you know, reggaeton, it's called diversity, and you know what? When I do it, it's okay. Oh, that was me. Said Pooh Bus. You can take the $2 if you don't want to freestyle again right now. What I am gonna do is just go use the restroom real quick, but we got more time and more grooving, my friends. Take a deep breath, don't spike your cortisol. I'll be back ASAP. I'll wash my hands with hand sanitizer for fast, quick optimization. Maybe I'll get some more Diet Dew also, as a matter of fact.
What's going on? 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 You tell me now. What's going on? 愛して言葉の虚しさを苦い涙流して知ったのに信じられずに人の言葉とくのジェラシー愛の行方きらめくまで
as agreeable and hashtag clear-pilled as clavicular might be from his incels post from back in the day, or Looks Maxing posts. The only stream engagement that truly exists on these high-ranking platforms is www. Yo, W chat. Yo, W's in the chat, fam. Yo, my Crody. W's in the chat, fam. Yo, my Crody. L's in the chat, fam. At least that's my understanding, anyway. Back in my day, we said Pog Champ. We said Pog Champ. We said Kappa. You know, that was my classic live culture, but nowadays, I don't know, it's something different. They also speak in like in Nigerian at some points. Alright. That's right, this is Connie from the album Groovin' Groovin'. That's a really agreeable album title, I can't lie. Really gets right to the point with Connie Ross Lane. Is she shopping at Ross? I don't know why is Ross in quotation marks, I'm not really sure, but... Am I still watching One Piece? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Because I can go, I guess these are all tabs I'm using right now, technically. So when you go to the incredibly beloved channel here, that's right, the Baruto Virgins Club podcast. Which episode was this? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is the new podcast the Monkey's doing with Heartsy, actually. By Talimo the Goat. That's right. The One Piece Virgin Egghead Book Club podcast. We just did volume 75, which is a fantastic volume that you can find now if you're a paid member. But otherwise, you can start here. What was this, volume 72 probably or something? Oh, it is volume 72. And if you want to check out the One Piece movie 04 review that we did that's members only, I give you the special sneak preview. That movie is not good. In fact, it did suck quite a bit. I don't even see it. Where's it at here? Oh, yes, here we go. The fourth One Piece movie pissed Eggy off is the title of this members only video here. And frankly, the movie, it did suck pretty terribly. I would not recommend it. Really, this out of the 4 One Piece movies that we've watched and the 75 volumes that we've read, well, that's another story. But the second One Piece movie is the only one you really need to watch out of these 4, in my opinion. So, with that being said, that's where you can find all of my One Piece related stuff is on the Monkey D. Jones YouTube channel. No spoilers, please. Eggy, what do you say to black pillars who claim you are a normie? Well, you know, this has been a point of contention since the very beginning. I want to say this for the record. I'm 100% failed normie. You know, they said from the beginning I was out there in cold approaching and failing and trying to make money and failing, all these different things that led me to be very spiteful, very resentful to society at large in these years past. And it's true, you know, these guys, I knew some real stand-up fellows who were, you know, their parents said, get a job. They said, fuck you, you fucking normie parents of mine, die. You forced this life on me. I'm not going to even participate at all. And they were down to do that to the very last. I was more of, you know, I was out there trying to break in for a lot of years, and that's what caused me to then feel the way that I did as the years went by, you know, and the years went on, and I developed the feelings I did. So they're completely right, and that's also why I once I got familiar with YouTube back in like 2016, 2017, I said, well, I'm not going to go to these forums anymore. I'm not going to try to make them accept me having a place here, because they are right and they have it. They're going through this more strongly than I have. So I'm going to do my YouTube thing. I'm going to speak my piece over there, and I'm not going to try to impose myself at that point on these people and what they're going through. I could, if they bring me a problem to think about or to talk about or discuss, etc., I could try and think and see, you know, how I might approach that for myself as a man with autism and other things I had in the past. It's just a little different nowadays, and probably has been for several years. At my age, when I'm in my mid-30s, and you know, I didn't have to grow up with smartphones and social media and stuff. It's just such a different ball game. Excuse me. That's why all I could do is just kind of try to give my best takes on things, but it's really a game for the younger guys nowadays in a lot of these regards. All I can do is tangle with what I have at least some familiarity with, so that's a good ice do. But you know what? If they can't give me $1 Diet Mountain Dew 2 liters anymore because of the food stamp thing going on, it is what it is. I won't seethe about that. I have a couple of these rap freestyles. I kind of want to watch a little more of this Jimmy Neutron scaring the hose in Second Life because this is pretty funny. While I sip a little bit, and then I'll do some other improvisation. Probably some With the Dub after that.
Carl, come on.
Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, I thought
Carl,
no. I thought it was a different kind of hip hop, Jim. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
You gotta get out of here, Jim.
What the fuck did he do? Oh my god. Tell us!
Built for big Carl cock. No.
What the heck is that? What is that thing?
Clavicular and Hasbullah doing a podcast and then fighting to the death. That's Matan Evan if his show was much better.
What's happening in here?
It's on the computer. There's a guy standing in the bedroom.
Carl, you got to get him off of her. Get off of her, you cretin!
Shut up!
Oh, Jim.
This is getting bad.
Well, it looks like this is about 5 minutes of two elderly senior citizens fucking on Second Life. I don't know. At first, I was like, damn, I'm about to skip this, but it might be funny. I'm going to give it a little more.
She said she didn't answer.
I gotta get this dude.
Go now, mama. What the hell is that?
Better not be old trailer park grannies getting fucked on Second Life, boy. Better not log in Second Life to fuck grandma, boy.
He can't hurt the baby.
Leave her alone! Get off of her, pal!
Here, hang on a second. I got it.
That's it. This boy, man, I know he's in rehab. He's got the iPad under the table, fucking a 60-year-old woman he's got the fucking AirPods in. He's just like, oh fuck, why Jimmy Neutron coming in, man? I'm trying to get mine. You know, rehab and jail is different. In jail, you got to make do with a postcard. In rehab, you know, you're like, oh, I'm checking my stats on the iPad. They walk out the door, log in Second Life, trying to fuck a grandma. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, give me that big felon Chad, just be violent cock, boy. Carl Weezer walks in. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, it's Jimmy Neutron. Brutal.
Don't fucking worry about it.
You better get off her right now, pal.
What are you gonna do about it?
What, we gotta get this child out of here.
He's trying to steal the baby. He's trying to steal the baby, Dallas.
Shit.
Carl,
Get the baby. Don't worry about it. Get the baby.
Oh, Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna get you out of here. Carl, take the
I'll kill
child.
you. You touch my child.
I'm getting the baby out of here.
No, you're not, neither. How's he's got the baby?
Hang on, I'm looking for him.
In the living room.
Carl, this is one of the best ways.
That's the
to
box
get women
stone's
to
hitting right
interact
now. It
with
is
you.
what
Take
it
the
is.
child.
I got it.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
Let's just stand in the bed, baby.
I got him
I'm
now.
gonna come fucking knock them cobwebs out of that pussy real quick, but I gotta beat up Jimmy Neutron first, you know what I'm saying?
Freeze.
You
Freeze. I got it frozen.
Oh!
Can't go.
I can't move,
I can't go.
Jim.
Froze.
Jim, I can't
got him.
move.
I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Now
Select.
get him.
Carl, remember your
No,
training.
you mess with the wrong one when you mess with this
And
family.
you're frozen in place. Invite her out for frozen yogurt.
Shit.
See, this is a very relevant situation for some of us that we've lived in our lives many years ago, of course.
You
Women-
don't have to donate
shit.
money, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated.
Cosmosis sent $1 the Jaws took my foreskin and I have a tear in my eye from shedding.
We've all been there before. Listen, I don't know too much about. All I know is I can't eat mango habanero wings from Buffalo Wild Wings anymore because it did something to me in a bad kind of way. That's a real atomic weapon right there, even though they got the atomic sauce. Not to be TMI. Anyways, to be TMI, listen, ladies. If you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, have a special passionate time with a special 60-year-old woman in your life, and you're talking like this, and you're talking like this, when I'm trying to keep my dick hard and you're talking like this. Just stop, please. I don't know. There's guys out there that want all that. Listen, we're sensitive young gamers nowadays. This is a grooving gentleman gamers, gainfully gallivanting broadcast. Okay, we're sensitive young gentlemen gamers. We don't need no fucking megaphone going off if you sound like that anyway, you know? You got something a little sultry, you sounded a little bit like ASMR a little bit, you know? Just mind your tone, all right? If you've been chain smoking Pall Mall non-filter for 45 years and you sound like a strangled wild fowl poultry animal, we're really not trying to. That's just like, you might as well have some kind of magnet that removes all the density from my penis. It's about to be looking like a sweet potato vermicelli noodle. Okay, it's out of control. Stop. So for all of the people, all of us who are in those situations or who have been in those situations, if it's not now, with 60-year-old women and missing teeth in low-income housing, let's keep these things in mind. Thank you.
Ma'am, will you go out to get frozen yogurt with me on a date?
No, I'm married.
Well, I've got...
Bye-bye.
I'm a high-value male.
I got a rose.
I can't move. Ma'am, just go on a date with me, please.
No.
Coral, don't beg.
I'll do anything. I'm begging here.
Dallas, he's hitting on me.
I know he is.
Ain't a boy named Dallas? Oh, no. Man, shout out to my boy Dallas, but there's a guy named Dallas. I think he's still alive last time I checked. But he's probably about 10 timesing the average amount of bar-related assault arrests compared to the average human being. I don't know. I'm seeing myself in the stereotype. I'm not loving it, but I'm coming to terms. It's reality. We got to deal with it, you know?
I'm trying to do it. Jesus Christ.
Sir, can I just take your wife on one date, please? I long for the touch of a woman.
No.
I have so much to offer, like my superior genetics, my high cheekbones.
Oh my goodness, red pill alert, that's right!
6 figures, please.
Turn on the canthal tilt.
I've got a positive canthal tilt and predator eyes.
Sorry, but that just really...
I forgot about this.
Carl, never give up.
Ribs, edit, green.
My best friend Jim.
Continue to ask.
Jim told me never to give up.
I know, I'm working on it.
I have the power of Jim and friendship on my side. Oh, you're really letting the nuts hang.
I almost spit out my water when you said that.
There. He's gone, I think.
Well, he's sitting right there behind me.
Please, ma'am, just one date with me. Oh, cheat.
You need to go out with it. Please, can I please date your wife? Hell no. Dumb woman. Or whatever that...
So you get rejected, you get launched into outer space.
Please.
I'm just trying to be myself, to be quite sincerely honest. You get launched and you get dropped to your death, but then you also get to be a spirit. You get to be a floating spirit of kinds, a phantom, out here haunting all these people. That's all right too, you know.
Please, can I please date your wife? Hell no. Dumb woman. Or whatever that thing was. He's back again.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's laying on the thing at the very bottom of the bedroom.
Christ, I can't figure this out right now.
You gotta just go on a date with me, please, ma'am. One date. Jim's gonna be pissed if I can't get a single date.
Listen, Grandma, I just got a Jeet Max. I'm just pulling it out, and I'm spraying something on you, to be quite sincerely honest. It's really Alpha and Sigma, and, listen, at least I'm tall and white, so this means you'll accept me after this. I've been reading a lot of blogs, and it says so.
I'm suspended in midair, Jim.
Oh my God! What is wrong with this guy?
Carl, go force yourself in there sometimes. Maybe you should kick him out. Replace him.
Listen, pal, you need to butt out. Me and the lady are trying to have a moment here.
I got him. I'm fixing to nail his ass to a wall.
Well, don't nail me to a wall. What's wrong with you?
I don't like you. Leave us alone.
But I think I love you, please.
Go away.
This guy's probably got a pencil dick too, you know.
Jim, how can I compete with a cybernetic man?
Carl, I gotta be honest, I'm not too sure, but I think you just have to be confident.
That's right. Okay, another 5-minute dose. I'm ready now. I'm ready to make a great song. Egg. Hold up. It's for my boy Kyle Weezy, you know what I'm saying? Woo! Talk to him now. Just be yourself. Skid it. It's like that. Woo! Let me walk inside the log cabin. You know I'm walking real strong, yeah, I'm log having. Here with Jimbo, where's the bimbo? I seen this woman about 70 years old, but that means she's wiser. Like a wise guy like Joe Pesci, 240p, yeah, she low resi. Woo! But guess what, bitch, I'm already ready. Yeah, I've been taking Diamond Stack. I learned that from that E-double-G, the pill that's black. That's not one that we take except the lesser than. If you know about this, then you got your lesson, ain't stressing shit. Woo, but you're gonna be pressing shit like a bench. No, this gonna be the full nails. I'm about to knock her like a nail. I'm the hammer, goddammer. Trying to put myself inside the slammer. The way that I've been approaching, I'm so impolite. It don't matter long as grandma with me tonight. Woo! Yeah, I'm trying to hit the nursing home. Hold up. Yeah, it's gonna be the bursting home. Yeah, at least the room that we're in when I drop my pen. Yeah, I'm talking about my grenade. I got 2 nades. I need them both really lick. She don't got the dentures in, so there's plenty of wet skin. What? And I need that because the rabbi took a little bit from me. Yeah, I need that lubrication, a new situation. But please leave me all of your inheritation. Woo! Oh, she got a plantation, yeah. I think we might be bringing new relations. I'm talking, yeah, 2026 situations and ICE officers. Yeah, there's new graduations, new levels of government being created for the Eggy Presidency 28 in. Whew, I'm not saying we're re-enslaving, all I'm saying we're already living in the re-enslavement. So, fuck the corporations, they've been out here on that globalization, trying to get us all on that homosation. Well, guess what, bitch, I'm a homo sapien, I'm a real animal, a real gorilla, yeah, a real beast. And when I see grandma's pussy, yeah, I will feast. My name Carl Weezer, but the only thing that's gonna be wheezing her in hell is what she's needing after I get right to meeting her. That's with the EA, I'm about to be in like a real EA today, yeah, cause I'm a baller, I'm gonna hit it every sport. And guess what, my dick ain't coming up short, ooh. But maybe it is like Martin, I'm a great director, I'm a great erector. When I see grandma, my erection perfection, I'm about to go ahead and knock out a new section inside of her midsection. What? Yeah, that's some type of shit I've been living, it's imperfected. I know it might be a little disgraceful, little sinful, but guess what, I gotta get it in, ho. I was looks maxing, trying to get my confidence back in, addition, no subtraction. Woo, trying to get that action. Cause otherwise, how I'm supposed to be with the pack? I ain't talking about Lil B, I'm talking about Lil C clavicular. Smashing in his face, testicular. Is what he's been losing, no more motion. Once he take the PCT potion, he get back to flowing, but my flow is different. I'm coming in on Alchemist beats, I get so sick like I was having to be missing something. Because what I'm given in life is different, it's a gift. I'm talking like my boy Edward, but hold up, when I see grandma's pussy, then I'm head first. Hold up, I'm about to might be dead first. Because I know a man named Dallas trying to turn me into Chedwurst. That is a type of sausage. He's trying to get me swallowed by the river like a lozenge. Just because I'm all inside his lodge. Flying through the ceiling. I know I'm Phantom Max and that's just how I was feeling. Yeah, I felt like I was a specter to society. Every time I'd come inside the sector, they'd be getting me rejected. So I had to go ahead and get myself reconnected. Spirit realm. Like I was Goku, I got a very long road to walk and I can show you. As long as Mrs. Satan ain't at the end. As long as grandma salivating at the end. When she see that bell end like a UK, but I don't got no license to speak. Oh bitch, no way, I do this First Amendment. I do this free thinker. I do this diet mountain lightning drinker, bitch. Woo. Thank you, Carl Weezer. Thank you. Whoo. All right. Whew. Need a little cool down period in betweens. There was, I guess, a cooking video that may have got missed last time. I'm double checking here. Which one did we miss? 2, 3, 4. We got that one.
You have to keep.
We got that one.
I think
got that one.
Need a spoon.
Okay, we did miss one last time. We did miss one, so it's a good thing. Thank you, Seakeels, for mentioning that. On the cooking grind, last time we had the cooking a steak through burning toilet paper on the toilet bowl. And this one is how to deal with kitchen and bathroom fires. So, perfect for me to enjoy. Thank you again, Seakeels, for the support. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Really incredible support. And thank you to Power Chat for giving me finally... after since 2021, we haven't had TTS since 2021, but Power Chat, they're providing a service for people to be able to talk their talk through a robot voice, and I appreciate it.
Need a spoon to Whoa! What the fuck? Holy shit! What in the world?
What's up, Noggin?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I'm gonna shut the TV off now. What in the world is this? Oh! Holy shit.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait, he's cooking up an eggy freestyle? What? If you think that's witty, make sure to smash that like button. Thank you.
Holy shit. Ah. How the fuck is this happening? Oh.
What's up, Chris? Happy to be here, my friend.
Shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna put the pepper in. And how do I put down this fire? Oh fuck. It's not a good idea to make a video when you're so tired. Oh shit, how do you put the fire out like that? Wait a minute. Oh shit, I hate fire. Maybe with vegetable juice. A little bit of juice. Okay, there you go.
We all be eating just like that. That's right.
And I pot and I put some water, okay, to
What's
put
up,
out the
Mr.
fire.
Bright?
And when the water touched the fire, it just exploded. It got even worse. There are some kinds of fires sometimes that that don't get taken out. For fuck's sake, it's still solid. We're just trying to get it a bit softer. You can put some... Oh shit. You can put some flammable stuff on it. A lot.
Well, if you haven't ever heard of this guy before, this is Parthenocarpy Something Awful. Something Awful, it's, if you want to talk about old troons, they're really on that thing nowadays, but he was a special man who did some special things back in the day that 15, 16 years ago, as a matter of fact. Made some real classics, very often linked in many great 4th channel threads. So pay some respect to that man, that's right.
Like,
yeah, Masiokis, that's correct. That's right.
No, this thing. But it's not a good idea. Ouch! It's not a good idea because it's kind of like not.
So true, Derek. So true.
It's like poison or something, so I don't want to put it on your food. Expose this to some kind of heat just to get it a bit softer because it's still hard.
I think this might be a combination of.
Wait a minute.
With another video that we saw yesterday, but still very important to watch.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, whoa. Okay, looks like. Oh fuck.
To be fair, this was before Amazon.com. You couldn't just order a hot plate so easily.
What the fuck?
This reminds me of that French fermented potatoes classic. I think we gotta pull that up after this.
Come on. Whoa! For heaven's sake. It's gonna die. I'm gonna fucking get. Alright.
To be honest, I would say if you're playing on what was this
second thought,
Athenia?
looks like I need to change aluminum right now.
Let me try to remind myself, yeah. For
It's all
Athenia
slippery,
or Shit Hack,
so it doesn't
you're really going to be
roll
better
well
off
when I
on
try to make
PC,
it
probably.
work.
It's cool, but I'll talk about it in a minute here. Like, I mean, for the record, you can also microwave steak. It sounds bad, but it's definitely going to be better than this.
Usually it says you should put the milk in the blender, but wait a minute, there's smoke. Ah, shit. Ah, for fuck's. Nah, wait a minute. Put some water.
Oh my lord.
That happens sometimes. Usually some water and fire goes out. Maybe there was something stuck inside, I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake, what the hell is wrong with this place?
So true. Nobody sent it. This is in my recommended incel types explain. Nobody ever sent this in. Is this am I in this video? I mean, oh my lord. Well, what is that after 1 second I see? I don't know. This is my recommend. I'm gonna have to check this out. I'm just gonna have to. But a couple things. Do I have any new cooking videos to post? No, I've just been trying new recipes and stuff. And they're good. I made a cheese wheel in the air fryer today. It turned out. I said to put it longer than it said to get where I wanted it to. Did brined pork chops for the first time and everything. I always just hit them with salt and pepper and threw them right on. Didn't know about it like that, but now I'm familiar. Tried that out. It was real good. What else did I do lately? Oh yeah, I've been making. I made bolognese a couple times. I never made it like the way that I never really made it like that before, so that was pretty cool, pretty good. But I didn't make videos out of any of it. I was just tweeting about it. So, and playing Phantasy Star online on Dreamcast, I do not recommend it because with that game in particular, there's a lot of games where the OG Dreamcast being there, that can make it very cool. You're going to have the VMU element to it, like with Skies of Arcadia is one that comes to mind, but there's multiple games where that VMU in there is something that's a part of that you can't quite get necessarily off an emulation. But that game in particular, I would say just probably on the PC is going to be your best bet. I played it on PC and I played it on GameCube also, but the thing is that it is not cross-platform. So if you play that, if you go out of your way to get everything you need to play that private server on the original hardware, there's like, if you have 5 people online, that's going to be like unusual, or at least, I shouldn't say that I know exactly for sure, but I do know it's significantly less people to play with compared to on PC. And the requirements are extremely low. Pretty much you could probably play it on a cell phone if, but you might need the I don't know if you can do that actually. You probably might need a laptop at least, but the requirements are so low that it could be like a cell phone to your laptop and still run it. So it might be cool to look at, but largely I would not recommend it. Cosmosa said, story time about when you met Nick Fuentes and hung out. That's right. You know what I'm saying? It was about 6 years and some change ago, towards the end of 2019. There was a man everybody knows. He was a real top-notch fellow. His name was Simon Sasquatch. He hit me up on my Twitter account, on the DMs. He said, Eggy, I would like to have you perform music at my wedding. And I said, okay, yeah, sure, cool. It wasn't the first time I did it, and it wouldn't be the last either. It's been about 3 years, or I think like the end of 2022, like October 2022. I think it was the last wedding I performed at, and it was a lot of fun. Still on good terms with the couple. They never provided the. There was supposed to be like a video being made of like my performance for them. But imagine, I mean, I was there. I made all music you've never heard. It was all original music for their wedding, original compositions, instrumentally and lyrically. And so I was there like in a suit, like, you only know that you're my hero, or whatever. And like they're dancing right there, and like they had the cameraman going around. Basically, some of the most keynote that could ever exist in my entire life, but I don't know where it never existed. And I don't know if I even have the original songs anymore that I made, 'cause I made them basically while I was there, because I was out there. We were in the mountains. It was really an incredible thing. But anyhow, I said, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So one of you were saying, one of these last few streams that I did, that you're the one that yelled at me in the airport when I landed in Florida, because that's where this wedding was taking place. I ain't doxing nothing. They got attacked by Antifa anyway, so. But yeah, it was me, Nick Fuentes, Carlton Big Dog, Brian, what's his name, Black Swan, Simon Sasquatch and his wife. Was there any other Groiper generals of the time that were there? I don't recall exactly. But of course, Nick Fuentes, he was there. And we all gathered together. I believe Nick Fuentes was the best man at that wedding. So we all gathered together. We had some delectable food. We had some, it was a grand old time. But, I mean, it was, you know, it wasn't like we were super broing out either, because the wedding was being plotted on and attacked by, Antifa. So, like, we were kind of, like, low-key, like, fucking, God, what was his name? Wow, I can remember him, but I this is tough. This is bad. Well, was that the guy Joseph? There was a Joseph, I think, that was a Groiper guy back then that was there. No, there's another guy. I'm sorry, I'm really spacing it right now. It's been a lot of years, and I don't know if he's like a big guy still or not. But in any case, now there wasn't like Beardson and those guys were there, because it was you know, it wasn't like Nick Fuentes centered. He was just there. But you know, it was still a vibe though. You know, I was sipping on that good like a gamer should. You know, out there. Oh yeah, Joe the Boomer was there. Yep, that's right. Yeah, he was there. And then there was another guy. But yeah, Joe the Boomer was there. Oh, and yeah, because we were over at the place for the wedding. It was like off in the like rural, but then. I was at Joe the Boomer's like Airbnb, and it was like they were like right down by the like the waterways in town or whatever it was. I don't even remember what you call those, but it was pretty keno over there. It was a guy like with like a beard and glasses, but it wasn't Baked Alaska. It was a guy who I don't know if you'd even want that comparison, but I can't. It's been so many years, I forget. But it was a guy with like a beard and like pit vipers like that. I'm a little spacey. I'm a little shaky on it. But anyway, and then yeah, they got married at this what was it? Like classic Roman church or something like that, where you had to come in, and all the women had to cover their faces and heads in like a cloth or whatever. And it was total silence. You could not say a word. You had to sit there in total silence. And they did like 2 or 3 hours of vows with like this big they had like all these like candles and torches and stuff, and they were speaking in Latin only. Yeah, I mean it's just been so many years now, but it was really something that I never had seen anything like that before. And I was like, okay, this is probably about as trad as it gets. Like, I ain't never seen nothing quite like this. The traddest wedding I ever been to, but yeah, and then you know, we after it was all said and done, I think we were there for another night, and me and Nick Fuentes, both our flights were out of the same airport, like around the same time. So we went and we had what was it? Wasn't PF Chang's? There's like the Asian woman. What's that? There's an Asian woman who does Asian food. But I hadn't eaten.
You don't have to donate money, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated.
No name brand orange juice sent $5. Okay, last chat for me tonight. Cheers, Egg Bros. Hyperborean supercells, all of you.
Thank you, Mr. No Name Brand Orange Juice. Thank you so very much. Let me check that. I can't. Luann something. Oh yeah, Luann something. I don't. Nobody said it yet, but can I remember it perhaps? Okay, Google. What's that Luann Chang's or whatever like chain restaurant? I don't know. Luann. I swear to God, it was Luann something. On. Okay, Google, what's that Luann's Chinese restaurant chain? Oh, Lian Shin. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, Lian Shin, but it was, yeah, that's what they had at the airport. I hadn't anything else to eat, and then me and Nick, we both just went over to Lian Shin's to eat, and it wasn't very good, as I recall. It was kind of like flavorless and shitty. But P.S. Glad everyone at the wedding stayed for the terms. Yes, you may recall I called into the Keno Casino. What was it, 2023? Because Simon Sasquatch and Nick had a falling out, and Simon Sasquatch was on Keno Casino with those guys. And I was I drank an entire case of Cutwater White Russians. I was very drunk. And I just kept calling Andy Worski over, and I was like, yo, Simon Sasquatch from this fucking wedding, bro. It's crazy, bro. And I was running through the forest in the middle of the night, and I was fucking blackout, running through the forest, and I had my good work shoes on, my good Red Wing boot work shoes. They were never found. I woke up with no shoes on, and they were never found. All I had was me like running and screaming through the forest because I thought that was cool. I was like, oh, I remember that guy, dude. Yeah, let's fucking go. And PPP was like, oh, Aggie, Eggman, the incel king. Why do we want an incel on this show? This is not an incel show. No, we do not want Aggie to call into this show because this is not an incel show. So we're not gonna let Aggie call into the show. I don't care what he has to say. He's an incel. We don't need incels in this show. But I don't know. They were never found. And this was a forest that people walk through all the time. It's like this is a high traffic area, and the shoes were never found. So who the fuck knows what happened? I certainly don't. Bro, you need that Nick Fruente's cosign. TTS said from an alt account, bring up Eggy, see what he says. Well, I'm sure that he had said I think he's talked about me here and there. But I mean, it's in passing, and it's, like I said, we kind of grew up a little bit. It is what it is. I'm over here brining pork chops, and he's over here, being the political leader and everything, so whatever. So anyway, what's up, Auntie C4? Okay, and I do have a Steam situation here. Thank you, B-Tan, for the positive comment on Steam. I need to see what this... So this is a thing that was just in my recommended. I don't know what this is. Tyler Russell also shouted me out. Yeah, he does. Tyler Russell follows me back on everything still. Patrick Casey just followed me back. Do I have that on this computer? Okay. Patrick Casey followed me on Instagram, actually, where I didn't follow him. But me and Patrick's had my number for a lot of years. I don't know. We talked many years ago. I haven't really talked to him in years, though. But Patrick Casey, he's still restoring order. He's still keeping tabs on you boys. So Beardson recently refollowed. Matthew Forney. Like I said, I didn't go out of my way to follow anybody and bait any follow backs. They came out and followed me first, as a matter of fact. But all the 2017, 2018 persons, Jesse Pod Awful. So but see, this is the thing about it. There's a lot of things to say now, this is what happened in the 5 years since you've been here. This is what's going on. But I don't know. I certainly haven't paid any attention or what people's personal grievances are, etc. I'm very open to these grievances and understanding these grievances and figuring out if that's going to say, oh, actually, now I'm with that no more, or I am with this now, or whatever. I'm just accepting all the follows as they come and, see where it goes. But what's this video about? Let's find out.
I'm here. I want you guys to look at this gentleman. Look at him deeply. Connect with him and tell me, what is wrong with his face? If you ask this to an army, they'll tell you, oh, he looks like a nice guy. He just needs a haircut. Now, if you ask this to someone that's deeply tapped in with the true cell know-how, they would, by only looking at this image, be able to tell you that this guy is a no cell, year cell, white cell, bald cell, fat cell with a negative candle tilt. And because of all these things, he is surely a contender for true cell status. And that's only with one image. Imagine what more they could label him as. With that in mind, if you're wondering what category you fit into or what any of these words mean, worry not, for I will clarify everything. I use mostly the incel wiki, but I'm not going to mention every type that's listed there because some of them are just fake and mental illnesses and not real incel traits. So let's start with the most infamous and sought after, the true cell trait. A true cell embodies every other negative cell trait that I'll mention in this video. He will most probably be neurodivergent, introverted, autistic, will lack social skills, probably really ugly and disgusting due to some problems during pregnancy, you name it. The average true cell is so touch-starved that even a brief interaction with a female would send him into a state of shock or pure incel rage. They normally never approach women that they find attractive, rather they try to juggernaut their way into a relationship, which never works. And if you thought they could lose their virginity by simply hiring a hooker, you would be wrong, since a real true cell would also get rejected by them.
Here. Take it. Go ahead. Just take it.
Most true cells will eventually become vol cells, giving up on love entirely. It's like that one saying, a rectangle can't be a cube, but a cube can be a rectangle. The same thing applies to true cells and vol cells. A true cell can become a vol cell, but a vol cell can never be a true cell.
Okay.
Another famous term for true cells can be KHHV, kissless, hugless, handholdless, virgin. Or the truest form, KHHHVHHJSHDGSGHD.
Okay. We got a gift from Homeboy Real Felon Sharby, Steam gift. He has gifted you a copy of My Hot Goth Roommate Became My Goon Mate. Thank you, Real Felon Shorby, for this Steam gift. Every time you send me a Steam gift and I accept it, there's so many comments being left on and things on my Steam profile, like, what the fuck are you buying, you fucking disgusting, perverted, sick fuck freak? What on earth are you possibly doing here with these games? Even though I don't install them hardly ever, with all due respect, I mean, it's just the facts. Even if I play them on off-site and things, it's kind of like they generally are not the most particularly like cohesive, coherent, or functional games. So, but, alright, thank you for that game, and I do have your link attached. The funny thing is, I'm sure if someone did a proper facial analysis on Iggy, it's obvious there isn't anything wrong besides his big forehead and undefined jawline and oval and egg-shaped head. And I have poor orbital support. That's what our hero, Frank Tufano, did to himself, that made his eyes go, like, 3 different directions, and also, like, made it look like he was permanently being punched in the face. Now he's blind. So, you know what? I'll take the eye bags. It is what it is. Arctman Silva, yo. 43AMB says, how do I get a girlfriend? I'm a 38-year-old kissless virgin. Am I a wizard now? You are. So you have magical powers. At 38 years old, I mean, I'm just going to keep it real, as also an old man, as myself. Either you have to break the matrix, by which I mean you need to, like, do some really wild, crazy shit to become spontaneously internet famous. Then you could probably get like a young gas station working type chick in your life still. Otherwise, get ready for, there's women whose kids are moving out at this age. There's women who are empty nesters now as you approach 40. There's single mothers technically, but you don't got to raise them kids no more. So take it how you want to take it. Those are like the two sides of the spectrum, to be honest. Alright, but I got a video here from Mr. Real Felon Shorby that was attached to that game. It says, the race and religion that I am needs to pass laws to prevent these types of read below. And as I read below, it says, the race and religion that I am needs to pass laws to prevent these types of people from being involved with me and other people of the race I am. We are all saying this lately. Let's check it out.
You don't have to
And-
donate
Oh, oh,
money,
hold up, hold
but
up, hold
if
up.
you do,
What?
it's greatly appreciated.
SourceCode97 Gaming sent $5.
Thank you.
Swanks not 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 swanks no cream pilotina's cream pie grap hogs year of the egg cool eggy 2028
The egg cool, that's
w
right.
eggy w snod world /z2chi8lp8 toks question mark c equals lqprx3 capsec 8g.
He's found the method to make TTS read your link. You just got to keep the YouTube.com out of it. You just drop that URL and it will read it. Good to know. Become a streamer. Every streamer has a void. Rifleman is speaking some truth, though. Cosmos said, my family spent $6,000 to get me braces because I had severe overcrowding. If we had more information, we would have explored palate expanding, which would have made room for my overcrowding. Fixed my jaw and made me literal Chad. See, I'm in the same boat, though. You know, I had multiple extractions of my... But the thing of it is, too, I was also only born with my one set of teeth, so the teeth I still have, I don't know. There's a condition for it. It's because I'm part Native American. It's something that comes from their... It's something they got over there. It's not everybody, but it's prominent there. So I still have my baby teeth that I was born with, and so I have a smaller palate than the average would. And I could have done a palate expansion or whatever younger if we knew, but, you know, just didn't have that information back then. It is what it is. But yes, I still have my baby teeth, though. How much to request a video? Well, I would prefer $1, and that usually equates to about 5 minutes of my time. TTS options and others in the description below.
And how you guys doing? And in reference to, you know, I've had to wear this. I've had to wear, oh, they're hurting the my lower back. Satellite man's hurting my lower back. And I've had to wear all 3 masks today. And they still didn't stop them. They're still hitting me right here. In my teeth and palate.
That's right.
It's very sore where they've damaged that.
Mm-hmm.
It's more lawsuits. And in reference to my race, there needs to be laws passed that my race cannot date anybody of these people's genetic types, and that they have to put more restraining orders on these people because these people are an endangerment to my race and religion. These people do not have a right
You don't
trying
have
to date
donate
me
money,
or
but if
anybody
you do,
of my
it's
race or
greatly
religion.
appreciated.
Anonymous sent $15 5-minute short movie I made for a 48-hour this weekend.
Oh my lord, is that the man who's asking about a video? Well, we can certainly check that out. Check here. So I did just get a notification. I might need to go a little earlier because I was gonna head out in about 30, but it might be truly a 3-hour situation after all. We're gonna tap in with what we got here. Sorry to my what the dubbers, but probably I'm gonna cut that off. As it says, I'll see here if I'm able to make any sway here, but just to let the people know. Like I said, I was kind of coming in here between 2 halves of my day to stop in and talk my talk. But shout out to all my filmmakers. Shout out to Dan Stone. Remixmas says, you look like my Mexican coworker who has that tooth condition as a kid. He's part native. I guess he has the same face shape and similar phenotype. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. You know, they didn't really, you would think they would have told me more when I was in that, you know, youthful stage. But, you know, it wasn't like some big hot shot with great insurance. So it is what it is, I guess.
These people are control freaks. They try to control a person's life. They try to damage a person to try to make them
Glad to hear
a
that,
slave
Jor.
of their people or their race. These people are pretty sick. They're sick people, these satellite controllers. It's illegal to play MK Ultra terrorism. It is illegal in America. The MK program that the government had was announced as an illegal activity of government, and these people are hitting me in the face with their MK Ultra program, and their manipulations is attempts of murder. They're violating American museum laws and historic laws. These people have to get prosecuted for what they're doing. They're causing damage every second that they're touching. It burns every time. These people have to get charged and classified as criminal arsonists and mutilators and serial killers. These satellite controllers that are terrorizing my life.
See, they think he's crazy. This is one of the sanest guys that I know. Now, maybe he says some things that are a little bit wide-reaching and vague and everything like that, but all I'm going to say is that he ain't going on Twitter with these big paragraphs. Oh, well, guys, I was supporting us before, but now it's going a little too far because, you're scaring the hoes, bro. Listen, okay? Bill Gates created a fucking tick that if it bites you and you eat a piece of meat, you die instantly. There's no cure, and you die within like a minute. Okay? That's what Bill Gates just created. You're gonna tell me I'm overreacting? Oh, we gotta pull back? No, motherfucker. I'm riding the motherfucking bomb down like Dr. Strangelove every day, bitch! Fuck the government, fuck the scientists, fuck the system, fuck Jannies, fuck roasties! But of course, our nice ladies who tap into the program, there's at least a few of them. But some of you bitches ain't! Just saying, though. All due respect. You want me to slow down, bitch? I'm speeding up. My hand is on the vinyl record like this. You can't even hear all you hear is you can't hear the music anymore, bitch. You want to hear the music? You gotta fix some shit. Eggman 2028. I'm running for president. Thank you for your support. Okay. Fuck it. You know what? Perfect topic, actually. We got a beat here from a man who sent this in. This is Jay Dilla. Take notice beat. So I give it to you smooth. Hold up. Speaking of smooth, okay. Yeah. Hold up. Okay. That was a little sample. That's how much meat you could consume with the Bill Gates tick before you die. Okay. Injection infections. Man, we need to resection. What? Where's Bill Gates at? Where's the federal judge at? That got protection, but who? That's hard for me what I could say because I know my homestead, they want to evaporate, incinerate the 5G space lasers. The one that make Tony Chase face hurt. Oh, they thought he was schizophrenic. Well, guess what, bitch? I'm out here with all the cozy friends. And I'm out here spinning on wheels like I'm Frederick Brennan. I'm gonna make sure that everybody feel how I'm stressing and feel the pressure that I've been living with ever since I want a little bit of a delicious hamburger with a couple pickle chips and a little bit of cheese. Could be American or other types. I'm learning out here. Yeah, I've been faring in different cultures. But Bill Gates, he's a vulture. He wants to pick at our bones and wants to turn our homes into a murder zone. Yeah, the FEMA camps. And guess what? I know they got them underground. They're gonna bring them back. But FEMA's still my enemy. They were out in NC where they summoned tsunamis hitting the coast, turning my boy Hartsy into toast, ripping his household right off the post. But they still want to make him a ghost. He said, I just need a little bit of help. I'm floating out here on a pole, a little bit of limbo. But they want to make sure that he was a cadaver. Yeah, no, they're not your friend. They want to make your life end. The AR-15 is not the stipend that I was asking for the direct deposit. They're trying to hit me inside of all my bones and all of my options, all of my joints and all of my tendons. Want to make sure that my life is ending. But guess what? Fuck the FEMA camps. I'll never be apprehended. I'm comprehended. Yeah, my third eye is open because I've been out here raw garlic choking it down and now I'm smoking. I'm hot, bitch. I got the plot, bitch, inside of my head. And one thing I did, I stopped smoking on that pot, yeah. Because it was making me feel relaxed, but I can't be relaxed, bitch. I gotta be ready to snap. It's just a matter of fact. They're trying to get us all taxed and we ain't paying the tax. Yeah, we stopped doing that. So they wanna make our lives lapse. They're trying to take us out the picture. They wanna make sure that we get raped inside our sphincter. They got these animal robots that they bought from Boston Dynamics. They're trying to make our lives turn into a tragedy and then panic. But I can never be panicked, bitch. I cannot spike the cortisol. I'm gonna walk down the corridor. Where's that judge at? I ain't gonna budge that. It's January 6th every time I'm walking outside in public. And I'll go to Publix and get myself a meatball sub, cause I like that good stuff. I have not no tick up inside of my Heart inside of my veins, my DNA has never been changed. I never took no vaccine from strange man named Fauci. He tried to give me the ouchie, but I watched his TV movie and I realized what he was doing. He been out here turning poodles into liquid into noodles. He was sticking all these animals with all this torturing them just like he wanted to torture us, because his Jewish religions of the Goyim are just as animalistic as any creature that's inside of the jungles and systems. But even an animal is worth more than Fauci's life. And if I was out here playing Second Life, I would fuck Fauci's wife, because we're grandma pill when we turn to Carl Weezer. And I'm gonna be out here, I'm still gonna be skeezing and beezing. I'm a beezer just like Foodie Beauty watches. And I'm gonna be out here foodie booty plotting. Foodie beauty plotting is what I meant to say, because I'm gonna be taking all that red meat away the other day. Soon as everybody else get the Bill Gates tick infection, I'm gonna make Bill Gates' wife get this dick inspection. She's gonna be inspecting me, but ask what? I heard it was hermaphrodite. It was MTF or something, G. So I guess they got a peen just like Michael Obama. That's a man too. So damn, I gotta trust a new plan, dude. But the doom is what's coming, I heard. I'll never be with that. I'm gonna be out here all on the curb, trying to find out what's absurd. And I'm gonna be walking in tune. I'm that Joker Mo dude, living in life as the honkler do. Ooh, honking my horn. And I won't be eating corn, nor will I be watching porn. All the accoutrements around me I do adorn. Yeah, them military medals. Woo! Gotta be living life vital and vital. Inventing new tactics against this discretion. They're trying to hit us with the suppression. Now I'm off my beat, I lost the section, it's okay. Cause I already told you how I'm living today, bitch. Fuck 'em. What? Ooh, trooky do, trooky do, trooky do. Running in the 90s. It's a cool way I like to be. I'm just running in the 90s. We had the last super chat from, I think this is the one we haven't done yet, from Homeboy. No name brand orange juice. Let's see what that's about. Ooh. More Asian pilled Brandon D. Camillo, the famous skateboarder with Chinese rap. Let's go.
Who wants to taste my General sound? You want to taste my General sound? I'm gonna give it to you now. Who likes my chopstick? Hit you in the shin with my little ass stick. Yellow, if you wanna see me, eat yellow. I never seen nothing like you before. I can kick you higher than you can kick me. I can kick you way up into a tree. Who wants to taste of my oolong tea? Ho ha, hoo chee chee. Everybody in the phone book named Chang. Wanna see my way? Never good, gone, hit the gun with a bang. What? Everybody wanna see me throw a fireball, but that's not right. Not in real life. You will fall down and break your leg. Everybody wanna see me break an egg. Well, I don't, but I like fried rice, and I got life. Ching chow woo, ching wang woo white. That ain't nice. For the cookie, I always told you twice. Delivery's free, but not from me. I always want $1.50, 55. Wanna see me go down?
Holiday season, Trump.
Well, when I hit you with the shit, do a split, take a shit after you eat my shit, kung fu. Want my buffet? You fucking gay. Wilo, hit you with the hay. Stay the fuck away. Hit you in the balls. Only Americans eat that sauce. And my soy sauce is for you. I can put it in your shoe. Watch this. I can tiptoe while you pick up.
All right, hold up. Just in case, quick. I know last thing that was we did a little copyright stop earlier, trying to avoid it. This flow and beat is actually so hard on this. I wish it was the joke song. Is this a parody? Is there a real song? Shit is so hard. Perhaps you rap over this instrumental proper song. I do not know if there is one. It's from the CKY movie. No beat instrumental tag on it. If you got any information, I'll check it out.
In my bathroom, spy on you by your little boy shit. I can kick you if you don't pay the bill. And if you want a little mint, that's 50 cents. Bitch, everything costs a little bit. So don't expect nothing for free, at least from me, Ching Chang Chui. I got you from Taiwan City and Hong Kong. I just work a bong and I can do it all night long. And don't mistake me for a Viet Cong. I can get you and tackle you, steak you. Never see me where I get you and bake you, rope you up and put you in a bamboo cage and make you feel all my rage. Poke you with a little stick till you page your buddies to come napalm me. Goddamn that shit burned, blew away my whole city. Ho Chi Minh, shoot a load on your chin. Goddamn, that's I said, going goodbye. And if you wanna come on in, you can work into my world where the yellow shit begin. Oh, no, can't be tamed. Oh, yeah.
tab over for a second because, folks, breaking news alert. We all care about this very much. Autistic Barbie has just officially released from Mattel, complete with headphones, communication tablet, and fidget spinner. She avoids eye contact and features stimming joints. That's right, for all the Wozy Josie fish tank fans out there. We have Josie Barbie, a brown autistic stimmer fidgeter. Breaking news alert. Go get your I mean, obviously this is an adult woman, as we all know. Go get your your autistic Barbie body pillow today. That's right. All right, then we had that man, Sour Scroat, with a little something. What could it be? I do not know. I'm going to find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Oh, shit. Real certified kenography alert. Make sure it's loaded up here. Sour Scroat. Sonic the Hedgehog goes to the Sonic restaurant and orders a chili dog. Oh my goodness, Kino! I'm literally about to do this.
Hi,
very soon.
I would like one chili dog, please. Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster. Sonic, moving speed sound.
All right. Well, I don't own a Sonic costume, although, let's see, how many donations did I have today? I think it was a lot. Let's see here. Let me tab these up real quick here, because it's probably enough for a Sonic costume. We got, oh, damn, that was today, too? $10, $20, $30, $40, $52, $62, $82. Well, surely at $82 of donations, definitely has to be able to afford a Sonic the Hedgehog costume. I think it's about time. But I do have that chipmunk costume, though, also. So, man, I don't know if there's any chipmunk goodness there. What I can see is that somebody donated $15, said 5-minute short movie I made this weekend. And the next link that came in after that is from The Wicker Man. So that is not that's not what was. So I don't know. Does anybody, whoever you are, anonymous, you can send it to me through like Instagram or DM me on Twitter or something. But I don't have your short film link, which I would like to watch and everything. So the landlord's daughter from The Wicker Man. Let me just make sure this landlord's daughter ain't getting fucked or anything based on the. Oh well, hey, you might. What's this? Okay, I guess it's some kind of singing thing going on. Want to make sure it's nice and appropriate. Although the fact that it's a movie clip could be copyright, but I'm not sure. First day at the new job. Well, I hope it's treating you right, Mr. Eternal Death. The Green Man Inn. Now, the only green man I know is probably an orc or something. I mean, I'm just going to pause this a couple times for reaction purposes. What kind of green man is this here? It looks like a man made out of weed. Sound off in the comments below. All right. This looks like, what my average stream audience would be. But yeah, sound out. What would be a good thing for me to wear the chipmunk suit and feast on in that same manner as that Sonic dog?
Hello. Evening.
Oh. Listen, I might work for the FBI, but I'm not here to hate on a chud salad. It is what it is.
Are you the landlord here?
I'm Alden McGregor. And you must be the policeman from the mainland.
Ah, that's right. Sergeant Howie, West Highland Constabulary. Now, I'm quite obviously not going to get back to the mainland tonight, so I wanted to had a room and a bite of supper I could have. I mean, could you manage that?
Yes?
I've got potatoes and corned beef and potatoes and whiskey and potatoes and whiskey and whiskey, and then we got some potatoes and potato whiskey soup. Listen, I don't know how to be prejudiced against Irish people. I've only met good ones, although I like Italians more lately from watching The Sopranos. It is what it is.
I think that can be arranged. My daughter Willow will show you to your room. Willow?
Father?
This is Sergeant Howie, a policeman from the mainland who will be spending the night with us. This is my daughter, Willow. Good evening.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard you've been talking some bad things about minorities on the internet. You know, we've got 12,000 arrests being made today about them hate speeches. Don't you want to possibly, perhaps, allow 30,000 North African? I mean, really, I should say West Africans into your home. They love potatoes and corned beef and whiskey too. But either way.
Show the sergeant to his room, would you?
Much has been said of the strumpets of yore, of wenches and baldy house queens by the score. But I sing of the baggage that we all adore. The landlord's daughter, you'll never love another. Although she's not the kind of girl to take home to your mother.
That's right, she's a whore, perhaps.
Is lively and strong to the taste.
It is brewed with discretion, never with haste.
You can have all you like if you swear not to waste.
The landlord's daughter, and when her name is mentioned,
the parts of every gentleman do stand up at attention.
That's right. Our penises are hard.
The part that lies between
her left toe
and her right toe.
Oh my, new literal me just dropped. Oh my lord. Oh, listen, like, it's still like 1970 or something, so just because I'm balding and weigh 400 pounds, that don't mean that I can't give the beach 400 pounds, if you know what I'm saying, Green Man too, but it is what it is.
I'd like my supper now, please.
It won't be long, Sergeant. Oh, you don't want to let them worry you. Why don't you have a wee drink?
No, thank you, not just now.
Well, I must say, strong resemblances. Drink combos going on. A bunch of merry gentlemen. We're all engaging in song. There's a token whore dancing around trying to take our attention away. It's literally real, tubes. It is. It is real, tubes. Very, very real. Do we have any update on who's the man with the short film? Let's see if I have anything in my Twitter DMs at all. Don't think so. How about my notifications? No. You want the link to that, The Wicker Man 1970? Maybe that's the movie I'll watch after work tonight, perhaps. But here, I'm gonna go take a quick restroom break, real quick, because it's still been that third hour. It is what it is. Crank up that good Kino music. Mr. Short Film Man, please make yourself known. Otherwise, we might have to take that for the next, because looks like I'm gonna have to leave a little bit early. But BRB real quick. stuff. I don't think I've ever seen the 1973 Wicker Man, but I like what I'm seeing though. Wicker Man's sort of a diss on pagan Euro culture, but it's cool anyway. It's a theatrical glimpse in that sort of tradition. Yeah, you know, as you move, anything once you start moving away from 1960s and things. I mean, but then again, you had the Hays Code or whatever back in the day. There was people. Hollywood's always been a den of filth and sickoery. Trukido, hold on. Well, to be quite sincerely honest, StreamTube might need to be a little bit ScamTube today because... Oh wait, or maybe it's when it says 5 minute short movie I made for 48 hour this weekend. Maybe it's the coming weekend, perhaps. I'm not sure, but there was no link to this short film. And nobody ever responded. There's no DMs or anything of that sort in my inquisition about the situation. But to be honest, I was asked to come into work a little bit early, which would be in about 1 minute from now. I said I'll see what I could do, but it was going to be the top of the hour. But I guess it's going to be just a little bit early in the middling of those time increments. I did say hashtag 3 hours long in the description, and we're 3 and 20, so at least that's not a scam in any case, though, ever. But if whomever Anonymous was, whenever they have this film at their discretion, I'm sure we'll be live again very soon, as I'm interjecting these smaller streams in the midst of my daily operations. You check that out. And I'm really, I'm totally open to some long-form gaming goodness going on here in the near future. So if anybody has a game that's really been super addictive and super, listen, I'm not very smart, but I could have a good time with it under the right circumstances. If you can kind of feel where I'm coming from on the gaming tip, you got some suggestions. We'll keep poking at our good Korean game. I want to get Red Dead Redemption 1 back on the menu. One of these ones where we're doing like 5-6 hours, makes it a little more going on. So let's see, schedule one. A lot of these games I'm seeing on Steam have a little bit of a streamer edge to them type of thing, and I'm not opposed to that at all. It's it might be one that might be less of a marathon and more of kind of like, a couple things checking out here or there. Played through Morrowind, it's been a lot of years since I played through Morrowind. We did Oblivion Randomizer on Rumble, but it just kept breaking. Alright, let's get a look at Britt Eklund, the woman that we just saw. We just saw her in that situation right there. See if we got a... Well, I mean, I gotta say, being 80, yeah, so this woman's the woman that's the landlord's daughter. She's now 83 years old and she looks like this. I gotta say, for 83, you know what, really not too bad, to be honest. Linked, you know what, I mean, I'm not even, I play randomizers and shit like in my free time. I know it's like kind of maybe a little bit Reddit-y or something in some people's opinions, but but yeah, for 83 years old, I mean, I see women that are 43 years old and look exactly like this, 53 and look older than this. So, you know what, she at least made enough money to probably keep things tight for her, getting a little bit of Botox or whatever, and I'm not mad at it, Her hair's not gray. So, you know what, for 83, you know what, I'll give her that. But I really do want to, I keep saying this, at least I'm going live more. We're taking it steps because I still have to work and things like that. But I don't know. You guys are being very supportive and stuff. Stardew Valley has a slavery mod. The support's been very good lately. I don't want to sound like Dark Side Phil, but to be honest, I could probably take a few hours off my weekly work hours and plug in a few more hours of streams. That'd be fun. Say what you want to say. Oh, that's not responsible. You're middle-aged. You shouldn't be gaming and blah, 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 whatever. Listen, this is what gives me life, okay? the Normgroid NPC trough of slop called society. I have to walk out, be a brain dead, sterilized, castrated, fucking robot slave every day. No! Tired of it. Oh. You know what? They don't want us. I don't know. The internet is not what it used to be either. I ain't gonna lie to you, but this is very enriching to me. I'm sorry. I mean, it's. I don't think I'll ever leave as long as like, you know, unless there's some way I can't, you know, possibly anymore. But so more to come, folks. Thank you all very much for the incredible support. Thank you, everybody, for smashing that like button. Even just these short increments, it's kind of short, blasty bursts, and it's probably, maybe it's not even a bad thing, because when we're doing 8, 10, 12 hours, you know, half the stream I'm falling asleep, and half the stream I don't even know what's going on anymore. So maybe these little short bursts aren't so bad after all. But would I tongue punch Britt Eklund's fart box on the low ski? Frankly not, no, to be honest. I'm just going to keep it real. The episode of Tony Soprano where he's like kind of getting flirtatious with his dad's ex-girlfriend, you know, I'm thinking, okay, maybe, you know, a woman that's 20 years older, maybe it's, you know, these are still human beings. But yeah, I don't know, it's just still not for me, to be honest. Am I visiting New York City anytime soon? I don't think so. You ignored my PayPal donation. Uh-oh. Well, actually, then I must have in fact scammed you. I don't want to do more than one scam, because one guy's getting scammed because he sent something in without any follow-up. So maybe, okay, one actual last, but then I really have to go to work. It is what it is. I have insurance and bills and all that. Loading it up. We got a $5 from Homeboy 2 Rocket Jones. Eggy Broad, love the stream. You want some true Scottish culture? Play DJ Bad Boy Friday night and see how much you can understand of this. Keep up the work and God bless. Okay, DJ Bad Boy Friday night. The real final. You can do anything else after this. It's going to be till next time. Don't you have a ton of money from scamming internet casinos? I mean, hey, bills. Oh, I guess we listened to this at one point. Oh, fuck. Let's go hard. I'm going to turn it up. We'll be back probably in a couple days. Yeah, I think probably in a couple days. I got to do a couple videos and stuff this week at some point. Me and Mumkey, we got some stuff we're filming, but I don't have an exact time on it right now. But not tomorrow, though. I got tomorrow. It's going to be like super warm and nice outside, and I have other stuff going on tomorrow, too. So not tomorrow, but soon. I did make a lot of money, allegedly, that the government can allege about from casinos. But listen, it's still... That was like, you know, you got to pay bills every month and stuff. And my home and everything. So, anyway, check it out. I had to go back to work. That's what it is.
DJ fucking Bad Boy here, screaming a shite. About to tell you a story about my Friday night. Bored as fuck, I'm sitting in my house. My body's all stiff and I need to let loose. What a perfect time to be fucking stressed. It's the only one day out the week, but it's the fucking best.
That's right, a friend of the program, Curly.
Walking up the street, so everybody better bounce to the fucking beat. Singing, I'm a lightweight and I am stuck in bottle of beer.
Shout out to friend of the program, Curly.
DJ Bad Boy's got the bars.
Good friend of mine that Cosmosis is talking about.
I'm a lightweight and I am stuck in bottle of beer and I'm out my chicken. DJ Bad Boy's got the bars. It's still off a bottle of bucky and a $5 deal. I've got my bottle of buck and I'm fucking set. It tastes like shit but no sweat. I get to the house and the party's pumping. Tunes are nice and the bass is thumping. I spot a bird dancing round the pad. I'm checking her out and she looks nae bad. I've been her a drink and I had one tea. Then a conversation started and I had to say, I'm a lightweight and I am stuck in bottle of bucky and I'm out my chicken. DJ Bad Boy's got bars of steel off a bottle of bucky and a $5 deal. Say I'm a lightweight and I am stuck in bottle of bucky and I'm out my chicken. DJ Barber's got bars of steel off a bottle of bucky and a fiver deal. So the bent's half jaked and I'm pretty fucked. She's sitting on my knee, what did she say? Are you DJ Bad Boy? I said aye. The minute I said that, she stopped being shy. She said, take me to the room and they did.
Want it even louder?
The dirty bitch even wanted it up the
Oh, that's right!
So
Oh,
I
that's
got
good
her in the bed and I cuffed her tight and said, I'm sorry doll, you're on your own tonight. Because I'm a lightweight and I am sticking. Bottle of bucky and I'm out my chicken. DJ Barber's got balls of steel off a bottle of bucky and a fiver deal. Say I'm a lightweight and I am sticking. Bottle of bucky and I'm out my chicken. DJ Barber's got balls of steel off a bottle of bucky and a fiver deal. Fucking bad boy, Friday fucking
bad boy, skid it! Woo! Eggman 2028 presidency on the web. Make sure to smash that like button if you're ready to commit to me running your country and the entire free world!
the bird cuffed to the bed. By the time I came out, the fucking party was dead. There was fuckle bit drink and rubbish everywhere. Half the cunts pure crash lying on the flare. I was fucked and it was time to leave. I chabbed a bottle of buck and stuck it up my sleeve. Drinking more and more, walking down the street. My legs pure turned to jelly and I lost the beat. I staggered side to side, fell right on my cunt. I done a triple somersault and a fucking stunt. Lying on my back, looking to the sky. Then a bird bends down, looks me straight in the eye. She says, oh my god, you fucking ate your tree. I said, nah shit doll, it's fucking plain to see. She didn't even help, she just walked the wall. I was on my arse and couldn't stand at all. Because I'm a lightweight and I am stuck in buckle of bucket and I'm out my chicken. DJ Barber's got balls of steel, buckle of bucket and a fiver deal. Singing I'm a lightweight and I am stuck in buckle of bucket and I'm out my chicken. DJ Barber's got the balls of steel, buckle of bucket and a fiver fucking deal.
I've been your host, DJ. I get wet when I wrap up a stream. There's a few words I like to say. Let me tell them it's something like this. I go something like this. Woo! Ciao. Goodbye for now. Our time together puts me on a cloud. And I, oh my, will never come down. Will never come down. Let's get it. All right, guys, I got to go to work. I got to leave in 5 minutes. And I need to wipe sweat off my ball sack. No Diddy, all right. Thank you all very much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for smashing the like button. Thank you. And whoever this man with the short film is, please let me know where I can find it, because we didn't watch it today. There was no link and I couldn't hear from you. So wherever y'all let us know. We'll be back very soon, not tomorrow, but soon after, for more of that good, to continue unscamming and having a grand old time. Shout out to homeboy Eric, and shout out to everybody. Thank you all so very much. Couldn't do it without you. You give me life, you give me prosperity, you give me viril, you give me charisma and stamina, and it's all because of you. Thank you all very much. Let's keep winning out here, people. Until next time, I've been your host, Toby, a.k.a. Eric, a.k.a. Big Schlemilly. Oh, peace to you.